se aduasa enka se galamsey oye tamfo pa wo hwe soro ho no mo a na eda ho no mo no we nine musi omo report wo no me dia ba na galamsey yi de say adanko da do ekon ene ekon sia the new crusading god
yo and yeah the punch well near Foster
first time major no so papa
now was it totally Sanguli DC Honorable Mary Tagba abora baso pa so abora baso akoja baso bokase e ho aseme ne da hai oso Honorable Paul Kusi wonso pese kwa secretary manso nkwanta yesi wonso niam akoye ma na papa na oba asia so se chairman obimpe eno aka chori asampa se jadede no ne hwe ni ma doctor amako hene wo ye why eti ho asem na e wa hai the punch do dia ba monko pebi enkenka wate
yo ma yemfa aye the Ghanaian points enso enfanwie na kwawu unse kwawu de eduru is to say ya na bebia so awuradia na ye business forum bia a position se ni nyina aye se Ghana se ye kasa ye hwe ya want to so ye next generation na wo se timi pagya wo mutimi di yie pa o mutimi di yie nti eno ho enkasa ho dwumadie akoso ye no so wo de atudwa no se NDC wo se wo mo ana eye commitment a wono sa so sourcing na ye hunu ba bi efire ne ho nsensem no miracle aboaje eno de ho nsem ebe se bi na ho na atechime ya eno so yeah no so waka ho asem SMP ewo the Ghanaian point more accurate, firm and reliable when you begin kan ebe bo apa
eno I miss me for the daily gist into a poem here
okay
hey what's a big push ana what they said them say sa je no NDC for the more mkrofo akwan ye ni adansi ni sa na nema
say big push na
wo mkrofo kwa wo so mkrofo
football enkwan no mo bo wo
wudi mu ha
ye mpasse
ba e wasem no na Dr. Mahmoud ba mi ade na o kan ne sawa hai wo se mo de se be AI nhye no they say no na ewiase nyina tiafo ba bia abibire ma yesu amfi ho nyim na nema entimi nkoyie kodwo pon kroma so na eda hai so mani abre gold board in some wo munye jem wo mutam den that's right
ya wana watwe kronkron mu nti dede no yesusu bibia ye boko enti wadiaba Dr. Lawson the virgin doctor wadiaba no bibisa say e dia no wadiaba
enu papa nko
enu papa odiaba delay man capsules lock mixture heba mixture munonumbio mema premature no yentu asie jonso de oh how bia atenkan no atiko mononumbi odiaba enti eye delay man
and you can so ba nsemo
ayo delay man
that's right
sa delay man capsules ni matumi nua ma no mofo se nkwan ye da ta no se bi no nti maka kire mo se mema na nto amontomra na wono no ma ye ene edi ho adanse ye na menim se bube ne tebe ene ye tie nti ye tie sem na se ene nti ye nkopa bi be ma adwonso ye ne ya ene ma nko ye ntimi mpagya nyina ho yiri kire be yi no ya na ha dwene eye na se si ni trase aya wo kan yes ya wo soro eno de ya ne ye mpe e pese wo gira ho se ya anya se yi e mema nya bi na so the local Mr. Acheke ahifie ho nyina ho no montokro binin so binin kan bi ye free ho no monsa ya de bi efko atenka atekro na nyina atiesi kwan mu na heba Mr. ne de makacha se papa lo yenti ya se asem no wonni ho hwe no etwa ho bi ya dance lawyer kan de malaria stroke asiche ya de moja boso bongarat no da baby na wo woni nan ene nti me pam chom nkonko pe bi baby atunta bi bidro ni abrofodro na ayaresa nya wo de Akos pharmacy wa kanshi sanso na Kings Walk Herbal Kanshi drug lane Akos pharmacy wo ashama na Kings Walk Herbal wo Kanshi drug lane Halos Herbal so Kanshi drug lane wa bi baby atunta bi bidro ni abrofodro de wo pe bi atu akotone edno 024861999 ya duru saman aduro no so
yes
Adusa ma aduro no so adusa ai adusa na adusa no da yesumo na saman fa ka we ho fa we gu so fa we ka ho fa we yesi na noa na fa ma de wo aye koko ha no be ma wa ye mre arthritis ne to asetwetwe no enenti aye unipadua ni nyina wo pempomden a aye adusa na eba bosom ya kwanto ye wa na chese adusa obema adusa prostate no ehia ma na unya bi prostate ni ahun ayedien aye adusa prostate capsules na wajibi anom na adusa man capsules ne de bema obeye bema mu bema de me say ya jina ho say ya ujina ho say ya sa na wutimi de to nwom wutimi som de ye bibia pokio de hio na wo fe ko edinti aye na wo twekro ya shada kan kese
ni nyina amra fom
nonombi yes nonombi adusa capsules mononumbio enti yase nonombi enti ye ko adusa ho de mo na ye adusa herbal clinic na eno de so am go filling station no efidie no
ujina se na akiro ya de
mo enti ye nkonko pe binom eye 050 011 0115 and na 055 700 9824.
That's right.
Enti ya kachira so wunya bidia na ade achi ayanopa.
That's all. Ujina.
Good morning, Heba. Good morning, oh. Good morning, Heba. Good morning, oh. Good morning, Heba. Good morning, oh. Good morning, Heba. Good morning, oh.
And you said Holy Thursday, and you to na so them pa.
Sawa.
And you know spirit.
Aye. Susu ba. I didn't say a good morning, Heba. Wa sorry me ka say koko e ma wo posa wani afifiri wo to. Wo ko ja wo na ye moja say terere. Wa say nkrofo ja na mo. And na afa so me ka say wo koko no etuatua wo to. Wo ko tena nkrofo taxi mu pini ko a wo se buei. To pini ko a wo se buei. Wo hia good morning. Be ma ma sem wo hia good morning. Oba bo so me so a wo hia good morning. Enko ye good morning abobo ntoa good morning enti ani yetuntumu a good morning ye call PFA pharmacy neotafo apidank emrom afa dane pharma mrom na colina kenso enkra for monko kai drug lane repairs tonitet and afa kings walk and angel herbal ye be 024 6594117 and 055 3213587
that's all
kingdom near ye kwa kwa kingdom enu papa ni bia nom kingdom de kwa pem say royalties number betu ya nom ye mo hwe ma wo ye mo hwe na na ja de so film ye pen middle man bia aniti director wa kasa ne ehia wo anenti ene kingdom director utia kingdom. Enti aya kingdom garlic capsules. Director winti ya ma kakra.
That's all.
Ya ma capella kakra. Enti okay you know. Enti Mr. say nipadua no akwa no benya hode akutia ya de wa bia aya kingdom wa say stress ya nya kingdom. Woni jimbro so areho bibia ya mro so kingdom arthritis kingdom titiriti kingdom wonan eni ho kingdom say esa minsentria ho kingdom mojabro so kingdom akomayade kingdom enti yen konko pebi kingdom garlic bitters and the capsules ne no be e mema ne ye ginseng
kingdom ginseng
e be say de wutie din no ginseng e be gina so na ginseng na gina so ginseng sisi ya de be ko atenka be ba na afa de wudi yiyi ho no nyina akọ siatika nyina wo be de ho amma ho den foforo so kra ma de bo adwuma na ma no e de na aye tremendous capsules and into tremendous no ebeyi ensuo enkabone infection bia every one more na de kokwa fifiri no de aye kingdom capsules yan kwankwaje bi bia tonto bi bidroni abrofodro na ye de aseda no made na kire se aye kingdom wonoma adaroma 059 7298855 semens vital mixture and the capsules so aba semens aye edu papa say wonya ne capsules ne mixture na one no more no sisi yade eko sciatica semens enamumra we semens semens oba bema semens watenka no semens oba bosome so semens wote yawo semens emaye semens edinti pebi na yen treat wo hobia efefri nipadua no eso wanum ato nyina semens ya kwa baabi atonto bibeduro ene abrofuduro bema entibi nyina so na ya brego eno so bomoden na pe yen capsules no ene ye mixture ni bi enom frey 024 160 4702 and now 024 4718557. Maybe I shall want a plot at all. Any plot in a plot. Plot I will be a to first watch of Washia. Plot to a brono so cry a beer will get here. Plot to our will be just a friend across as soon as you are better about a quine. Was Anne. Plot to our post for every year. We see dying a 1 1 and your hair top. We are magic. We are magic. I hair top. So we baby water and from a family so minimum will be a Kwabugis real estate consult for no one more as I see and Asambia ni ho na hilltop there awuradia would them say with them 054 386 7793 054 386 7793 Bugis real estate consult from one way na no one enim kobo lawyer.
Yes, and Reverend Father Benedict Buo hemai so chia pa o se ka se lent mu
Roma father for be adafem
and a friend ne ya Mark so pa so estate o so mo hwe o mutie fine and a Diamond Scientific I don't know the aba no do
neck
do neck
do ti lasso do neck do re mi fa so do neck do neck
Amsa for dona kasem ye kan lentinti ya ye ne nyina slow boko na aduro wei ye di bronya ye di bedi Easter kwaw ene isa ye international aso for atum ene so me posifo nyina mkosia wo mo because you nyina
okay
wo mo say do neck hey ya chia so aposifo nyina mesem be ma jeje mu ntama do neck obesa adwene ya adwuma do neck mo jade afusane a do neck usisi o ya do neck here
do neck there do neck everywhere
obesa for ba bi eto no bia mesem do neck no yi mo nko pe bi nto na be boam papa fra 0246 727677 ni wati ni the woman pennies
fita
ukwana wanto wa
bedu sika
eno tonchia
yebedu
simple
kra do yewie ni what
ni what
and holy let ni what
observe nyame ya adomu a Dr. Nimose emfidi ode aba no de bra ugina so na akere ya de na akere do emfama wo mesrew efiro pampam besu na ase me pa wo ena prostate won sam ena mesa won sam ena nka o manum ena mbema ne mam ne de makotibi o kasa dodo Koniwa Scientific Hospital obisafo yakwa tosum na ko junction ye na da suru abang ne di hwe ni mo to simple ma save overhead enkran ho frɛ 0244 087 687 power specialist Jirikajiri, Adiaya, Adiaya, Jirikajiri. Kai, obviously for Power Special Hospital, and you come for them, Mamma Adiaya.
You
can say, Usisi, ya, Jirikajiri. Bam, why am I? Jirikajiri. And say hepatitis A, B, C, D, you didn't know what you're bad. Jirikajiri. And I call Nasi, Ebia me say, Wahaba home, malaria neta creme, my emre, Observe and Quabatanian, Yanko and Crying, Quabania ACP Road, Power Hospital, bus stop, Kumasio Fayasabo, some Chiquatin Ponoso, a dry junction, Takra de Anaji Estate, Yabe, Hantama Rabang, Frere, Power Special, Mamma Duya, or 0244 544 422 0244 544 422. Haxa Mesa. Osa pa osa ena say me no fu me ni ntem ha no ena tete me woye me ya me fe basa
hasa
ena menum nya me de
hasa
ena me bedidia na me sugu me yam so me didi wi a me fe
hasa
ena obu anu hanyina ya
hasa
utimi jaw na basa
hasa
enti say hasa de ohene ire eno aman for friend say all satamfo
all
satamfo abusafo baby eto no bi anya na mesramo woni mfie dumie no kwade a enumbi wafa afuru so a enumbi that's all tete
ya kanyina yetimi no tinesi hasa
wa jachire kayo
ne ira sabio
wadwaka ho
meka ho ya me mane dia una mko peska be fie
ajwa no koso etamsafo hasa ya president that's right 23 83 10 school nu sini o global ICM obama central juma ye de aya kono mesramo adesuade awdo bebrebe ne esua na onim oyi wo se wasinso ya na SSC A1 copy E8 obi wo se na ma fail oso do bo bejo afi ba ko afi sesuapo bi abeso ko Ghana ho amanani o to asa fi level 200
global ICM
SSC a una ko ye go kuma se airport travel se be kwatempo no so ye kwa no ejora copy fiada ye kwa anwumre na afi ye kwa weekends umpo na pede
na courses na ebi ye de he
diploma in education and training, diploma in business management, diploma in accounting and finance,
global.
Diploma in health and social care.
And
you do kwa akura Ejuma simple. Diploma in information technology, diploma in journalism and media
studies. Global ICM.
Global ICM. 0209 661 720. Yanta series. Lawson TV. Ejuada copy me fiada. Abusafo ye kaka sebowie no so a copy no wotwe me amenu aba ohine yire. Ajua prebo no afa yawo. Yemfa adwene eyo fiada meboa na wa utia mamre ni amane na hwe suahuna hodo a ewo abrabom a na bibia aboa Dr. 3 days natural clinic waso yasene bomodena na kono so kwaja hwe na bibia nkoyi emfama ho atwe gospel general ministers wonom ene family chapel akabom onyame ya adom a bosume de toso aduonu miensa Thursday song.
Shedi no say Altar Family Chapel.
Oh, Altar Family. Altar. Say what Roman for the Altar Family. The Altar. The Altar Family Chapel. Also for busume enade to so aduonu miensa. Ekopim na aduonu num. Wada. Ekopim ne membenida. Ye ko atwea ye ko pompa ya no pa. Na unim, oyin say, but I say, if there is a man to pray, there is God to answer.
I say nipa ho ebe bompa ye dia ne nya me bi
ho eti free ka begina Abrepo Junction NGFM edana nim ho na ye de mokọ duba ko pepepe eti omade na bibi ni afre number bia untimi ko so munyi gbe ntonsuo munyi wenye se ne nya kama 0544 964453 na ye tofie mesramo efie no hey 5-bedroom story house, 2-bedroom apartment,
right?
2 plots at the animu. Hey, one time, observe what when you had the papa. Kwame kuma appear to hear Kokoben.
Oh,
a bed tech. Turn the 5-year hostel. 5-year hostel. Now, for a number you pay. I'm by Joe's why 0249 004187 0249 004987. Kwawo nyame ya aduma kwawo bosome da to so miensa
na say nyame ya aduma okuada ayi ayewuram
yekogiram gidigidi
free awada na kwawo ahase
memenda kwasiada juada josafo mom ye nyina mo aba oni nkwawo na bibia
aduma ku ataya sene
no delay bobama
delay bitters right Lawson Enterprise etayechi
den
aka ye be ye ho aduma
mo de be ka ho
yo better friend nyame ya adom a Easter Monday ne yekọ be pass
mate
agali kromo
okay
yekọ na homecoming no yakoginam be pass state college yakobo ama school na timetumpon ne kwesera so
Kwame ya ne ya for
bena so bena mo se
okay ani awure
more time
nyamisham no pay awo da ubo enkrata wodo amode mu nsem awodo no abrey ena no pay medical yaka ho asem dada se openia opese NPP amanyuko no ento abama no me the national chairman or former general secretary of the party Ora Jomboadu and oye guest that pay enchibia obejoini na yedi nkomo ewo ha na fe yato adwen ewo nsem ahodo pii no a eho and intisha no so emami okay Franco
the voice of the morning.
Na ohoye.
Nyame adom nko ame wo fam Jesus also hoye.
Adom
bright week. Bright new day. We pray for say Nyankopon kai ho na wotwe mu nyina fa. Ma o me ho ma asem. Nyame aye bi. Be April man no. Na che say Easter no dey. Minim say advanced team no dey mbodi kan. Yeso be ba. E ba be bo machi dom.
Me nka na nyame aye.
Oh nyame aye bi pa. Nyame aye bi pa. Kristo aye bi. Da bia me kan ba bia nyame afa ni pa afi ni ba bia odi aduru. Na da bia me ka se me papa kro me efro ho atebubu watro. Minim se base na light da so ho dey a. Dan papa de me koya me wura ho I said to myself say Nyankopon aye bi. Me papa no fi konkro mpeni watro. Enjo fa nyame aye bi.
Ma wo de wo se wo anyini wo watro.
O da bi. Unsa me life no man say da ntena ba bi ba ko anche.
Onam Cape Coast na.
Onam ha. Unsa papa because of education e yin ntino. No more transfer yes. But it's a good
exercise. I'm going to me out there.
Now me ba wo. I am kasa me per soft life no. One e bom paye pass e be wo na tu fie mu asa fie no bebre.
Obi am pebre.
Good. And me papa ne lo mask am pe.
Ka pe.
Me papa ne Kwame Tanko am pe.
David.
They have been able to. So are you trying to tell me financially you are not sound?
No.
Hey! Asma can I say serious to you?
Papa Dr. Lawson kape.
Okay, me papa Dr. Lawson me papa no me pebro so. Me papa ne Dr. Kwaku Frimpon champion me pebro so. But would you no pa you are running away you are denying it. And yes sir. I don't want to have any problem with you this particular man. And yes sir.
What do you mean your problem?
Hey, the nyame ayewi.
Eno na me kire wo no, me kire ba bia fafa.
Nyame no na ekọ na eba.
Fafa bini ba bia.
Manu we ya metima break asset ni nyina manui so ote ahodwona wo mpe na person do kwoto ba bi fofura bring yourself. The nyame ayewo nya o de ba mbiem. Nyame asira wo say tam. E de ba mbiem na wo pe. E de ba mbiem. Na no pa ma me raho. Se de da na wo bisa me ameka so no ma nkoya ka ma me nkasa na raho ama me no. E ma me nyesa me ofa no be na no pa yi wo ya ma me raho. Aden. Enya adwuma.
Wawi.
Oh my wi na nyama ka makika bia ka ho bateye.
Okay. Ano pa baby bia wo baby a hwe no bosome no eba na wi na 30th. Oh no saying ne dey.
Ne 30th
of March.
Gradually
2026.
Esi anu mani age.
Aka one day ochina. Na ye de bosome ni nyina aba na wi ye
31st.
Bosome ni na aba na wi ye wa brabo de ma wi ye.
Amen. It's true. Very much true.
Bosome no na aba na wi ye. Wa wode e ma na wi ye. Wadwuma e ma na wi ye yo. Wa pomodin e ma na wi ye. And it's a pay them person what you say and say. The anye ye the month of March. I am telling you, January, February, March could have been bad. But listen to me. April, May. What you were expecting, you couldn't get it January, February, March. But I am telling you, with just a day to go, April, May. So if you understand what I am saying, say anye ye am mau busumi mi ensa besin ko ya. April simen kanchao say ono de before be wie ne de no de ode be che ni mu ama e May. And into otati se nipa taka it may be. So if January, February, March your expectation wasn't met, April, May. Ejano pay dem pesa wo ti ase eno no nyagidie na ebeye yie yamo akwaba adiba yet another brand new week, another brand new day, a day full of opportunities, pregnant with so many things. Step out there. If you're still on bed, I'm urging you, get out of bed, step out there and make the difference. You see, gone are the days that no man eto free throw. And ne, I can't just say me papa to me for that answer we me refida. Says obe fast as the crown no I am fa ofie. And I am fa wo mpaso. E fa wa bontin, e bia no ma bontia. na nyamia hu komo ediw no upon 50 series bi hu da bonten baabi no afa akopɛ bibi adi what you say enti nyane saa all right na watwi yamfa samode ene hyase yamfa samode ene hyase but ye beba baba hu se korokode aduana na boy no
I know
for the very first time I hu se koroko supporters near the airbo the CEO of Adriana Football Club. Me read how say we highly commend Adriana Football Club led by the CEO Mr. Tapoku for their wonderful reception and the peaceful atmosphere before, during and after our league match played at Doma yesterday. I'm say kodoma but Doma ba ko omo akwa during before before during and after the game no almost anya the most peaceful atmosphere until the scene run was the true reflection of the game. No intimidation, no insult, no personal attack until almost bought the CEO of the club Domato Boli Atapuku and the entire Adriana Football Club supporters and management abaso. We don't often hear stories like this.
He's doing a good job.
The overturns are pay. No more my bass and room and then when not just said some
even sometimes it's go beyond basses.
But to say the iron.
Oh yeah.
The air banner. I think that's how it should be. The more atapuku abaso.
Why are they offered watch with the football next year?
Me man Kobe. Omo ko na the information.
Oh yeah. Ebianka and negative reportages
of course.
Negative and
transfer. It is a good news no so bad. No be ya the part. Ye kro na se ka. Nti atapuku na Aduana Football Club ya mo abaso.
Ata is doing a good job.
Yes.
There's one team na too visible, especially on social media everywhere. Me mention them crowd who say be a bomb match now bring a lot of CEO with their supporters. No one kasa to nyum the support team no mention them. Na attack
also a morning CEO.
Attack ye.
I'm chair for ni bia.
Onya am chair for me. Me have had that bitter experience. That day with Noble Dream. Ni parim say be ohwe me your friend Louis Tewia. Ni nua e be bo asante kotoko. Da bia me afini ni din guy kokko tintin bi. No my friend Akitu. Ni nua no just because was set
Akitu.
Aye. Kokoi tintin. And ogum kra. And Ogum, he was even playing.
Okay.
And answer Oko. Missing in here. On another head of credit for Noble Dream. Ofridoma was a Kodoko Jesse, ya Chini Pia Bontembono. Do you get the point? Now that time it went beyond football.
And yeah.
Oh my idea.
Adabogu Yamin you're rewriting history. And when you took up this mantle, my old catcher me say, brother, watch me. Nah. You people should be the judges of my stewardship. Say don't find it difficult to pick up a phone and call a brother.
Constructive criticism.
This morning I'm calling you out on television, on national television, that Koroko supporters say me more abaso. Na young country say Juma na we here Doma Enrano. You did a yeoman's job. Atmosphere omunya bi da e Doma enomunya no Enrano. Nti CEO say boko football is football. Enya tem enya hunahuna enya bibia equally so aduana for so ba ha say the mo amakwa ba mo kan mo so mo nya ne sa mfa mo so ha na enya fefefe na enya fefefe na mo bibia it's either you win lose or you draw. There are three things that happen and a ton of fear where you lose. So aduana bo draw.
About draw
1-1. I mean, it's same.
Oh,
it's same.
Now you have 5-1. So be at in the baby.
Nya de hard drink cry. Now money Germany na bay.
Ayana kwakwa ene. Yani Germany ni ene. The blacks are ene.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, moving on. Na fe yanko yanim ewa ha. Na yanto stories no so eso emfama one anopay. Na ready o ho no way. Messi and them am for good news and share dwedie no ase. The reason why I'm saying that and say 3 people have been confirmed dead, whilst 20 others have been rescued following the collapse of an uncompleted 4-story building near the experimental DA school in Accra, New Town. The incident occurred on Sunday, March 29th, 2026, while a group of worshippers had gathered inside the structure, which had reportedly been converted into a makeshift church. The collapse triggered panic in the area and prompted a swift emergency response, according to the Ghana National Fire Service. The incident was reported 5-1, and National Headquarters Fire Service Department arrived promptly at 5:17. Franco, I was somewhere see Accra New Town. And 3 nipa miensa and a sabre so omo free mu. And emu aduonu e prepra den ewo 4-story building be a bang. The experimental DA school ya a war Accra New Town building in here. Na asoro for eshe building yes na be yes say abandoned though. You know, pillars no. 3-story.
Of a 3-story building. There be a catch was a Ghana na nkasa no.
Na structure yi omo hyase e bom paye. Na adwiragu onso. Ama nipa miensa wu. And in the adwiragu ye say na koye.
So sad. So sad. Of I know they will be doing their investigations. I know they will be doing their investigation. Ghana, there be a catch. We deal with reactive measures than proactive measures. Now they say, as you say, you see, say, we have to set up a committee. We will look into it. And then a cover by we will do all these kind of findings and recommendations. That is where it will end. That is where it will end. Where I want to take you back. Offer on November 7, 2012, a 6-story building. Over Kaya Malcolm Dieno. And look at what they told us. Offer. Almost the reason why I'm almost in Nipama Kuma 13 in a year. Over 60 people in the pray. At that time, I quite remember it was an election year. Now the down qua and Ure Fred John Dramani Mama have to come back because I don't know a beer pay the northern part. They have to come back and make sure they have to sympathize with people. Now, if you look at the recommendation of Ebaya, then you begin to ask yourself a series of questions. On the November 7, 2012 collapse of the 6-story Malcolm Shopping Center in Achimota, in Accra, 14 people and over 60 people were injured, largely due to the faulty construction and lack of permits. Now, who tell you no more? Can one person much say? If you if you look at the collapse, due to faulty conditions and lack of permit, 40. Now, peripo nekwana ukwa Martin no pay say. Some confirm put dining pono. It has even been abandoned. Per my checks offer. Almost way back. By 2010 was a most time no musi. I don't know the kind of innovations on my idea found. I don't know the kind of innovations on my idea found. Now, if you look at this particular structure, structure is the first of all, it's here. Of a structure is here. The main purchases is school dime and it's school.
We are lucky. Say, I was school in Chai.
I want Chai.
And it just said any school day.
At Hona Kamebano. And can weekday. And I can't find some go school. And I can dine with Giligu ya of Ankayasam Fofro. Now, Ghana, we have to be more proactive. More proactive. Reason being that this should be a learning process for Ghanaians. A learning process. Ghana, I may say, you want how. That be a Mekai Obama, some no kind. We should allow the system to work. We should allow the system to work. So system here, Juma. No matter what Ghana for no NCC over here. And if you engineers for Chroma, the engineer should be up and doing. I mean, me yet nam call me chums. He got to be obiaye. Got a yes, I got to so you the befa. Obi sit down, we have place or this sit down one. Who's that down we bet to make Jiregu? And I ask myself, we have city authorities here. You don't see them. Me video be offer. Now papa be soon. No say ne banish here or flisa ne banawu. And no be curtains that be anya sa kwanu mu ye. You could see want to be control.
Omo to yiri pani bi afa o ze ye Ghana no ye mobo kakra to. Ye nim fidie ni.
Dabi. Ye ni bi.
Te o ho no mo te obi su.
Awurade Nyankopon.
Esu bi wo ha.
Efom wo.
Esu bi free eba.
Areho.
Na fe omo akọ kakra ko gwirigwiri
offer. Me said that day I listened to a victim. As a mere coincident no account. Offer who ti omo some omo kan. The kind of pains and hazard conditions they went through underground. Obi so pensuo classic and wo pensuo or che hit e ban so no rest blocks no is abu gu ni na so. O se na du ba bi kura wo so fie wo se wo mra mefa no. Because situation is too critical of hade we. How are you going to feel if a relative of yours na nipa ni soon feel oh hey abrante na re kra ho da bia me come see any machines o ye ni machines and da bia ya tete ya rehosem. This story you are bringing up this particular morning is so sad. Me hwe ba ku bia kra ketwa be 4 to 5 years afen o mayi na of from that to structure so o mo de na ekọ. You could see the girl crying. Some things are avoidable in Ghana. Some things one of this structure anymore. One of them almost who gave it to them. They should ask questions about it. When they see dino. Because they say, oh yeah, on Ghana problem maybe. Okay, maybe the me catch us a buy be a bar. You have to inherit asset and liabilities. Obit me catch us there be me buy na bar. Desire buy they say to me or rat on yet we made that kind of statement. We're back in 2010. Or catch them say they should abandon NPP projects and deal with Mills project because look at this particular structure we are structure is where bugu ama amount for shares here. Even permanent minimum software comment by input that can best there. Over how the structure you 1, 2, 3. Now down back who come post to us a bugu password saying. Nani part where structure means so brim of our hope. It's a difficult moment. Mesmo hear papa ni say na misu. Papa na ene ba no. Was so akwane shas to say me ba ni wu.
Young con camera. Prince Agua, good morning.
Yeah, Mr. Kaminia.
Good morning.
Morning, Minia, and Pacho.
Young go boadum now, sir.
Yamiadum, you crim. Arahunaba.
Fire Ramway na Newtown, sub building young Gaza. And what back of them to say?
Mamini can far by somebody and say, or pandit, no. Namatis, who raise legitimate issue, say. Even the structure of Kwana de Mawomo. That was a exact question, and right, you could do on them. Na Yenani Bisa. Yenu ba yeni kama Ghana for akwaba. Yene ye kan nyina ne se enra reho se me kuku pie mu. E wo mi se na enra no eye Easter Sunday. Manfo no akwa sorry. Na omo chimi se asafo no eko walk anapa no nti omo hye se omo kwa sorry 2 mfa se 2 pm. Na omo de akwa kudu san pepe so. Nti na ma omo wo ho no ma akokosi 5:30 to 6 o'clock ni mo no. But the issue in contention will be a can wasam say a dino omuchi say you are mel sebreso and almost see according to eyewitness of more Newtown Hall. Now abanda de twa me and am what afi ho asewaka. Enti no de kokoba ne seminia. Ade no ni state no enye papa. Enti omo de kokobo ne ade de ama school no ne mpanifo ho no say mo pia enyusu sa building no. Na enwa say asafo no omo makwanya say omonko because almost about 10 days ni and the municipal no e dey warning ba say mo obi anyusu na ada so be demolish ana say ometu ho na mo foforo na yehu but the question am so be say biem ni say someone who say enye timamufo na complain na mo issue warning ni na sefo a and e ba de say na mo jama sa ade no ekoso ho no mo ko si say bibi betumi asi o man Ghana de agisa abri nya nimpa wu ansa na e bia bibi betumi but ni sabre nya bra ja ye de somo beba obi ye be hwese de be ya awerehosami ya abai ye betumi apajamu na ya hwese bi nkonkosi biem. But back to the issue menua ye koduru wono mo kiremu say enimpa duasa ba ko 31 and na omo building onimo. But emra confirm report from the interior minister eba no on say the NADMO boss no ewo ho, the military, the national fire service, afi the K9 eno echino na ambulance service for ho, ambulance service for na Red Cross for so ewo ho. Nti omo nyina the report the bright interior minister and omo brief na chire mu say enimpa 23 and then again omo chire mu say enimpa bi omo yi no na owa hoden nti omo bisa no say asafro no mo do say no mo no so and enimpa do answer that na work no mo point no na they are between 23 to 25 nti so omo hwe dia let say nimpa do do na ni hwe mu no na 23 nti say if it is 23 dia let say confirm to the interior minister eka ye no na nimpa so far ye omo yi omo free hono no so 23 na mu 3 no na ahwere omo enkwa nti na chese 20 no ewa yare sabia omo eji ayarehwe nti na chese ye nyina no ye ni agese asamde ente se no asi aba na mom no eno achi no so no panifo anda so ye omo kan ne se omo kwaso ama enyumadi na also mudi no akoso say empo ebia na nipa na sabio eni so biribi na ema de kan saa na so bi wa ase a omatumi ahwe no maye ne moa bema wo hwe as at 5:30 6 o'clock ye free ho no na 11 something to 12 enti saa time no se yemfa na say so bi kwa wo mu a ne home abesi sei but yemfa basobodi ensem emfa ma the fire service afi NADMO the police service the military and a Red Cross and a K9 for no nkrama ne ba ye no chese enrana was fantastic even though say enya dia was say because I na obi weji the team na bibisa but over the coordinating said na omo ina ekwa na correspond kama pa we so we sne ha ne na se for them go back na activity go back ababeno ma memfa we say say obehra enro yera Henry Cote former member of parliament and now former interior minister raise issues of I say ono no ba ye no obeboa ya pam no e de free ho no mo na esese eba ne sa in other hand no me de na me station e kasa na so me ka che o mo say yera Henry Cote ba oba no e plus e Ghana do e no de aba because watena constituency ho no and na why member of parliament e ho no mo why minister enti no se oya o se bi eba na se oba be piem ho no mo a eye ani GSM and I feel so or your door be boom say be ya e betumi abustu mora kra ho no mo but in other hand no on share reflector on a helmet and sabi osi eja ne say on ko gina structure no ho a e de na sabi okwakoye e wo ho so chena bibi ebo ahya se ne nyina no ye ne soja fo no enya adwen ama make che soja ni kura say no elsewhere wo hwe Ajazira ye baba kwan mo atwa bibia nti ade na Ghana de enya ba ne say election time kura na obi akwa say the constitutional duty and a general for abaye otanfo na go back don't cross this line go back but actually no ye be tell the all can say because bema see ye fa ne say me nam ho na bibia yi abomitrim attention na o say ye de ma enuanom na omo wo ye nim no ye de be ma me because me na ye gina me nchen nti afi na purpose na nti enya be pie mo no ye ntumi answer that purpose nti me na me hu ne say de asrafo no de bambofo no omo eye no sabi oni bi anim eduba bi ana asa hyehyora no ya yetede na enso so no na oni bi anim ti bema said ye kokoba no na me ncha de yi o afa ne ye ko hospital ho ne ya kohwe enuanom said ye o ho ete enti no de besi bia no ye no be chei say
prince ye bet you can say nipa na wo ase ho no de ye yi obia
according to the report say omo nyina ye yi o.
Okay. And I confirm that nipa miensa so na afrim.
According to the report, I say nipa miensa na afrim.
Okay. Me da say Prince Nyamin Shawa no pay.
Amen.
Prince Aqua. And hotel nka at the free Parliament House Accra. Na oka odin sama wodo pi eto dwa emaye no. Well, baby I won so wa wo hwe bia no obetu join it. Your WhatsApp line no 0240-333-176 0240-333-176. Now also odi aba.
Of our outer report you, how do you feel? Ghana for ankasa ya so dene. What's ya so den? Ya so den papa. And you see always I adwen say Christo na edina chi no o se nam esum kabimbo mo kan ho. Many say esum betimi ato. You can go into a distress whereby anya comfort on fa ma. But the course no Ghana for so den. Tieni was say before say incident we ba see no. Nobody can catch on that structure no enya ho den one. So anya hwe no people around that enclave omunim. So this building was brought in by Reverend John Evans Atamos. Structure ni said enya ho den. And painful ba catch them say mo bi anko sa structure ni. First of all, do can no. Now anya san work of am bebo. Edi na be pusi wa se chinchin ho na apesa wo comment ase.
Franco me da say yeguso e wa twen mu se ye ne era John Bodu ebedi nkomo e wo ha ene anapei na se oba no wi a ene ye be konkranza ho.
Hey. Praise la crew. Praise la crew no.
Very good.
Nkranza.
Very good. Okay, yani nkomo kakra e wa hanu ansana ya se aba. Yankodi kangin energy drinking water hon komo kakra na yebese aba na afi ya beto so e de everyone mo na bibia tumi aye kama e de amaye eniti bomode ma fidie na eba se me kan no yebe konkranza most definitely na yakodi nkomo nso e wo ho na afi yehu Franco na mi bisa se unim se nkranza mine obetra de so no afi ni ebe yi na che nkranza mine
okay
ene na atafu su wusu ababio onu ye nkranza asama hene
okay
osan so ye ochiame hene
okay
na ochiame edema nkranza mine hene
oh fine
na kwambafo a otoso enan nkranza mine hene na kwambafo
yeah na kwambafo
nti ene ne chiame ya oye nkranza asama hene
oh
wono guest was studio sanum ye bidin ko ye beka nkz
I love it nkz
ye beka nkomo but ma me na is any nkomo kakra ewo kangin na yemra ebe to aso na say good morning na boko de nyame adom na nso adom anope yentie o ewo eye kangin sempa o edemaye
well enanope yema Ghana for Accra na yema wona chen and Famra Lawson 96.3 live on your radio and I feel live on Lawson television. You pass it through within the next 10 minutes. Near Bonkomo Ediafa Kangen Energic drinking water near produce the only refined alkaline mineral water la wa man Ghana Hanum say. Inti se we sign ho na nsuo bi abekwa konom no enya de se bebo internal pay ye ne wodi nkomo ye se purchase Kangen Energic drinking water na etobi na enom na wa no ma obehu ne nsesan ye hronko kra ebeba oni pedie ne internal pay ye numbers no e active both on WhatsApp and I feel on normal call into be on ma o tie yen opese on frɛ bia e wa amanane na abusua form organ hanum so onto nso ne bi emfa emma o mo obɛfrɛ yen on 0241 44 91 91 0241 44 91 91 and I feel 050 73 79 474 050 7379 474 na watimi and so any yen abo and komo na bibia ko fine so the amount men ka se obi onoma ya na odwen se me na me ansa call nti otwa mama ka se awie da bi sabi eguso aye ka se wo ho kwan se obefre ofra ayade se maba wa fefefe na wo office wo no bejo so na mo ne wo abo and komo others a wo do bia wo pese wo ye bia no nso obetimi aye ene the yeba behwe na yedi ho henkomo yase yehwe the power of alkaline hydration inti yebebo so na ya chiro ene the power effect and I say to me anasa hoden hwonko kra ewo eye kangen nso ne mu ayese Kangen and I say alkaline one of the properties are ewo eye yinso ne ne wono me na koni pedie ne ma how best and ebo hydrate woni pedua no nti no ne nkoma ye no ba betwetwe but for the purposes of education and academics ye be the kind define ye ka say hydration cry ne den na ye define eye alkaline and so the amount and you kind of times without number say yen the only producers here wo man Ghana hanum say ya produce in su ekuta the refined alkaline content the concentration as in a pH you can say pH na just say there say the concentration of alkaline there say I was sure from 8.5 upwards air the ben echo and then times without number the intia Dr. Otuobek researcher ye more findings for the babonten no also who say ayade say enya de say yare ebetimi atsana biaya alkaline air the ben ewo nti ene woni padian how often and alkaline air the ben ekom yetiasie times so that number say no kra woni padian ankasa ebo a body pH of 7.5 upwards echo it is ene say body no 7.5 upwards echo then de ekoni padian mu bia no I was say refine alkaline be balance equation no na ayepe because naturally no nipadua nankasa produce the friend as acid content on its own through its functioning it is a acid and nye emfa ma nipadua ne dia then uhia more alkaline when nipadua ne ma ebeboa na hydrate when nipadua no it times without number nipadodo na enso di adanse se me no maduro no automatically ayi we di amame ayi say e di amame anya say the bibia gu aduro no na emom ekwan ya fa so e di producing nsuo no and processes ne the friend said the electrolysis process am nsuo no again negatively charged na no ɛna hia ɛdema ɛyɛ wo nipadua ne yɛka hydration kra ɛne deɛn hydration ɛyɛ sɛ nsuo a ɛwɔ nipadua no ho asa anaasɛ ebi nim na ɔrefine no anaasɛ ɔnum bi na akɔka ho and question ne sɛ ɛni kwan sɛ ɔnum nsuo biara kɛkɛ and question baako yɛ bisa ne sɛ di nti na ɔnum nsuo. What is the reasoning behind why you take water? Meaning say san komo ya mebo mbetimi atoa so wo fie. Obi beka say indeed it is to quench your thirst. Send ye be ya inso coming at the ben endo e no kre eyampa. But then so we are no edi free ho no ma send ye be ya inso come and so anyone. Ye were other functions di ntia e mani padua ne hia nsuo anase se nsuo enimo a awo se onom eye nsuo. And that so no nsuo ye se nom de ye alkaline in nature. No kanjin and magic drinking water. Yen na ye produce. Na ye say apart from say ono monsuo na into commando now they quench or testing. I idea say I guess several bodily functions. Na ye say the can regulate aya unipedia na nasa or cells no. Cell a basic unit of life. O unipedia anymore. So cell na what the chance say eba forma functions be bra unipedia no and I say daily life activities and nya dey say unipedia no e betimi enso the ben aye. And I'm say I had say cell no a release energy na fa restore energy. Inti aduane a yedi nyina no se ene sa energy na e be restore no se cells na enya hoden a enya de say no nso e betimi nso restore so bodily function by say e be transport oxygen any nutrient a what cells ne mu na release di ama woni peduane na worn out tissue and or spinal cord aboa na asiesie no so na fa yase I get the friend say temperature regulation. It's not time to that number atlas for na so onam awia so cha obon say awia ne airborne absorb the water content na ebo onipadia ne mu no and that's absorb ya kwan be na fa so ba bontema o lose a lot of water through or sweat and as say be all johnson but then so onom insu a ayade say eboa na regulate or temperature no na amam na aba be normal again yes I see eboa ayade ye fene say waste removal into onom kanjin energetic drinking water and these are some of the power effector alkaline properties no at the amount so toxins are out and last week we touched morely on that nipadia ne mu no and kind of also say answer na waste product e be free nipadia ne mu aba abonten no ayade say uhia organs de bit say or lungs liver ni nyina eboa amasa toxins na timi so de ben aba abonten afan so yes physical performance and energy it so unim de entia manase mpo the reason behind why we take anase no munsu a na no pa bi na me ne wo ye de ben ebobo eye eso no nti obi ho no ma ogidi say oh insu common de menkwa na me no menimu wi a water is nothing because a lighter and that enya solid internal inhiam family pediano internal pay mabobo bi so e de akiro and that said ye di adwuma no ya person you part of the conversation so a simple Google search and I say AI obo why we should take water e beyi at the amount na ene won so watimi ago through na nyete sebio e bosemo kabi ana ye de ben ye ka bibi gn numbers ne frey ene amount komo on 0241 449191 050 7379 474. It's yase and I pay up to for Kangen energetic drinking water. Now on a quick, yansha potential benefiter or nom alkaline a boa na a hydrate a year winipediano. Na yase the edikan a boa a reduce the friend say acid reflux a winipedianimo. Times to that number maka earlier I want my mission no say we have funo and also stomach and a produce the friend say acid content on its own. It is a no means one alkaline content in a washer with a pH of 7.5 upwards and that's 8.5 upwards air qua. And ya dear say a beboa because there is always a chemical reaction. It is an acid and naturally a produce ever when you back through esophagus into be on ma KT was many heartburns because of acid they reproduce and as a produce where when you about through esophagus no and a mouth felisa. It is all Kangen energetic drinking water. I idea say a boa to reduce the furnace acid reflux. A quite acid faso a reproduce about when you the more reason why I was an anope or opte because when you go be a honoma. Most often as a time to that number nyanya hold one aye dinan was containing acidic content on nipedi anymore into all no I idea say a boy sa howling and I the free honum I feel say one of the refined properties a work alkaline nsuo anase kangen nsuo no mu ne say an antioxidant property, and you can say an antioxidant property a fight against anti-aging and that free radicals are where you will nipadua no mu nti say ne onom kangen and not you drinking water and way fasodia and also so a day the bank a day amount afi yasa say o say ye no so free honoma brought to improve on metabolic functions waste product when nipadua no ma I was say timi babonten cholesterol bi honoma the friend is blood viscosity moja no very static enya a flow and as a circulation, and that I was said there should always be a circulation of blood. That were unipedia nimu. Send your beya and nay sa cholesterol will be on my sin and society, no on kangen and magic drinking water and where quite pebe faso netimi above into the power alkaline effector. Our kangen and magic drinking water nimuno. Into your GDS and crow unsu awono. By how well now why you inform like this on insuana wonomono and I know pewenya an opportunity and your GDS times without number, you're developing new listeners into be honoma. And then for the very first time I all join here. Yamawati see DNT was say uchusi kangen and magic drinking water on top of other mineral waters a yewo a drama so. Gianam Bessano, fraying and any among como, way in swa a your man in su. Ono mo pe automatically bon se obenya nsunsuan so pa e wo ni pedi animu frag any amount komo on 0241 44 91 91 0241 44 91 91 and I say 050 73 79 474 and finally KT me we no say oni pedia na sha say insuo san wo mu that is dehydration so so dey brain pedia no and yes one ye dey fene say muscle cramps like as muscle cramps are or ties motion assess wo ya on sa assess the ben wo ya wonya dey fene say rapid pulse and as a palpitation like as a palpitation wa come na sha assess a beat faster than the normal rate na and what say sha assess the ben e born so na fe times that number who say we sha assess the ben wo ya to be on number say or complaining say ni tie ne ya then obi be ka che say no munsuo bebrebe so these are some of the repel effects say oni pedua no sha assess insuo anima it's not no person o opte for nsuo ebebo oni pedua na it say ne ebe ya wunya sa sunsuan so we nyina no pe kangen and not drinking water quarter the refined alkaline content ebebo oni pedua na finally gianam besanom free na no pay na ne amon komo on 0241 44 91 91 and I say 050 73 79474. Your major distributors across the length and breadth of Oman Ghana. Ebi our region be so opeso be major distributor. What the answer be friend numbers na active e wo screen so no and so as again here the sole distributor. Into offering as low as 2,000 Ghana cedi any amount to be a crowd be betimi are establish on send e be ya bibia be ko fine KT.
Okay. Now that no pay you better say I want some power the abreye mommy and 9 ho kakra na yemra ba fe ye ba beto aso na ya fa free hanumti ye dan ho abasisia
Abusian Lawson Enterprise yaba moba a one stop shop for drinks beer ope e dey akoye program ayaye fro abedin to a party and now say ye and something na ope say doko a ye wo Fanta ye wo Sprite ye wo Coke ye wo malt any assorted soft drinks beer we here bia and na eba de and also anu den kakra na so wo club Savannah, Hunters, Panache, and now say case. Hey, I would do the announcement of a mudia here, ye bemobi, and what the quackity ujuman. And so they be a whoopebia ubenya, and my review say about bitters I just wouldn't swear. Lawson bitters assorted. Whoop a ginger no, whoop a dear he, ye winning be a wahadamo, out of Wushe. Lawson Enterprise nkwa and as we seek asem wo de efa ensa ho no emwa no a utimi ba eme yemma wo nsa ne bi e de koyo program uwi a no ba betia ensa bia wo pe ene duduo bia wo pe no obenya ne faako atufuo bo ene de ema wo anya Lawson Enterprise unya ne ba bia ene nti wo ba na wo bedru Lawson Enterprise e wo kwada so hwimase a ensa bia wo pe ene duduo bia wo hia no wonsa beka hwehwe Lawson Enterprise e kira kwai e wo kwada so hwimase ye ni rollers e di hwe ni mo Fred number ye guasi na ye monkomo. Lawson Enterprise, one-stop shop for all drinks. Lawson Enterprise and Sahudwo yina Joshua neha. Lawson Enterprise.
Welcome to Max Buy.
Babe, me sending messages.
Hey Jerry, this is your phone. Who you for pay for cramp pill? What is this?
Babe, relax. Today is the day I turn water into wine. We're in the promised land. Max Buy is here to save us, okay? Don't worry, I'm coming.
Make sure you don't embarrass me like you did the other time at the chopper. Oh, Mama, hopefully I am pulling.
Hey, Kuya, it's all boy ni. Boy.
Message me send.
Welcome to Max Buy.
You're welcome to Max Buy, Ghana's #1 electronic retail store with brands like Techno, Itel, Infinix, iPhone, Oraimo, Edifier, and Synix. We have over 40 shops nationwide, a convenient payment plan, online shopping, and home delivery. How may I help you?
You know, my queen deserves the best. Show me your top gadget here. Now you need the effect.
That was the same thing you said at the shoe shop the other time. I heard it Chaliwate P. Jerry!
Madam, don't worry. At Max Buy, we have everything for everyone and every budget.
Babe, imagine our anniversary selfies with this Techno Camon 30S. Everybody would think that we are Ghana's Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Welcome to Max Buy.
Power couple, papa.
Power couple, our phone into me power.
Max Buy has flexible payment plans for us. And
Oh yes, you can pay in installments.
Hey, Yakuya, and who said this is your?
At Max Buy, we've got it all. Mobile phones, smart TVs, air conditioners, kettles, microwaves, blenders, and more.
What's your payment plan? When are you going to start chasing me for it?
Relax, Jerry. Max Buy makes it convenient for everybody. You can pay daily, weekly, or monthly. Just focus in making Madam happy. That's all. With over 40 shops nationwide, flexible payment plan, online shopping, and home delivery.
Welcome to Max Buy. Welcome to Max Buy.
Trust him, Martin will win this match by scoring 3 goals. Hey, bet.
Register today on Betano. Bet responsibly, not for persons under the age of 18. This advert has been approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana.
Comfort so na nyawan kanye.
Oh sir, na de se macho. Na che se anadwi wo do ba ba fia.
Dabio, matresia na me da so no. Wo se me complain kire wo. Se me da so a, me fili na ade chekra de a na yese de yanom e de me kwatwe concrete no. Ana amanfo di extra comfort foam ho adanse e kire me a enrada me kotobie na jai. Mada na dwi se.
Why you lucky? Na nka wo bete pa. Na se extra comfort de. Wo kokro mu a enwa dia no bi ebo. Yesi so na de pa.
Jai. Enye se okay.
Na wo de wo tobie no. Se won tobie ama me pa on.
Ade se gaba wu. Me tododo. Wo mo ye types. Any size BAB. Every student's mattress. Equally high density, low density, king size, queen size. Hospital beds de nyina. Oh, wo mo ye utumi kwaye special order. Na wa ye ne se de wo pen pepe so the amount. Extra comfort mattress full and the ye papa so. Enti a carpenter for mo sampa. Na nyina e wo Jiwak Enterprise. Abrepo Market. Akwesman. Bofuyedu. Roma Hill. Any ba pia tonto mattress bia. To Fonko Extra Comfort Limited. Ewa Tuma Francho Obeyofuase. Telephone 0244-853036 and 0242-810-705. Extra Comfort Mattress. Dama Honto.
Coffee.
Auntie Julie.
Kaska.
Mami jollof and no chicken 50 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
Afe so, mami amoni ugo stew ne so 80 Ghana cedis. Afe woni bibi. Mami one pesi any beef stew ne so 80 Ghana cedis.
And no ye 80. Okay.
Na mami banku ne nkuma ni nyina mami nye bebre na ni nyina enye 70 Ghana cedis. Afe so.
Madam, aden. E danu nkwa na wo to ana.
Ediane no eye dedodo. Taste no eye deep. Accra secret filler B.
Secret filler no eye Aljoda seasoning powder. Aljoda seasoning powder ever flavors baby.
You want a good flavor. beef flavor, spaghetti flavor, Aljuda spices.
Aljuda seasoning powder. Taste no.
FD ajibje tatu.
Obi so de ne yefo yade chinambre na oma dimpa natural health clinic ma on kase yefo yade eni ayaresa sa wo de ne peptic gastric duodenal ulcer acid reflux GERD ana H pylori hwehwe dimpa natural health clinic ye na ya specialize ewo yefo yade ehwemu eno nti na yenya abasobode as the best center for the treatment of stomach ulcer cases ye wo a variety of products both foreign and local herbs se oyefo yade no ama oyam na tutu ana wo boano ana ama wo koko na eyire tan ama wotie wo ya dendendenden obi wo ha ne de no asinachi to say the obi a wanya accident and as a bibi akoso onachi yehwe all chronic cases hwehwe dimpa natural health clinic ye wo nya ase bo fuwedu boy numbers no 0245 118434 and 0246 744 744 Dimpa natural health clinic.
Stomach ulcer, last stop.
Just say my team go win this match by scoring 3 goals. Hey, Boku bet.
Register today on Betano. Bet responsibly, not for persons under the age of 18. This advert has been approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana.
Yamamo Akwaba Adeba Dila Fashion. Yafa Yaniama Efri USA, Turkey, UK, Dubai, China.
You want never be to say office chairs, conference tables, wardrobes, pillows, curtains, blinds, wall panel, wallpapers, green carpet, center carpet, air freshness, frames, TV, room lights, bed sheet, duvet, papa.
Fisher the law fashion trakwine, Dumpao, Canary Road, Dumpao, Waterworks, Dapa, Eben 4 Square School, Wasakropon, Eben Post Office, Chichire, Mr. Buafo, Drugstore, Nkotimso, Onia Store, I am free, Teacher Dance Store, Chifu Praso, any Anglican Church, anything Sherimu, Bomodie, na Fred the law fashion, CCR 0208 773588, Anna 0243 185686.
The law fashion.
Poku na obi a yenko baabie na oto do nsa suma no te se de yenko baabie
aha na na kasache wadanfo no enansen ommo ne ho modin sempo wo mpem na se wan pedra obekọ beba no ne dan si wona nipa nim
nana mayenko na menko penko hini ene nubina bi menu anom so obai si wo ko edi enko hini ne enubina ebra donek herbal mixture ewo ho Diamond Scientific Herbal for ene de aba eye mama dro papa adwuma say sisi mu adwuma ene sa bo nkomo ho ban boost immune system we die ko pebi to ba bia tonto aduro pia na nya na ana akodom na se tuma se ne obo ase kwantempo no so one abort college ene die nimhwe na china sese obedi ho dance we die nana me dase me turu ho da ago na adiachi mu da so da
adiachi afeni asori o ene wa man we die me dase what solve me problem ya ma me papa kai we dey menya nko
Donek Herbal Mixture eye memedro obi a onya mfinche du nwoto nka ho upebi ato afre 0246727677 and 0200844040 FDA agye den kra to yetu
Honey, I never surprise you. Edusa herbal mixture. Any Edusa herbal capsules. Who's a dawo complaining with sisini kokoa. Epe ajiwakade. And no who jack a sepan and ne. Niko di brew. A yama mani mema. A yoko ni sisiya redroke sepa.
Edusa herbal mixture.
Any Edusa herbal capsules.
Edusa herbal mixture. Any Edusa herbal capsules. Emma meme jina brani. Na yeme.
Na Edusa ya wasese me bra bo ye.
Sudi, me le comment mama adwamo.
What dance ye aye juma.
It's a living testimony. Kone kwa jodi.
What kaki? Yeah.
And sorry, obie to me no be. I just appeal for. One na woman kwada no for. Any the onye fie dumi.
FDA ahwehwe sa adwade nkrato agye atum se.
Every morning, I wake up to this miracle sleeping soundly, but mornings weren't always this peaceful. I remember the sleepless nights, leaks that woke us both up, damp clothes and tears. And all I wanted was for my baby to be dry and comfortable. Then I discovered Flora Kids baby diaper. Its maximum absorption keeps my little one dry all night, giving us peaceful, restful sleep. And the stretchy side tapes, they make sure it's comfy even when she's on the move. Thanks to Flora Kids baby diaper, our nights are calm and our mornings are full of giggles. For bulk purchases, call Delta Paper Mail on 0243 033 033.
Trust my team go win this match. By scoring 3 goals. Hey, Boku Bet.
Register today on Betano. Bet responsibly, not for persons under the age of 18. This advert has been approved by the Gaming Commission.
Tell me the tell me what this say na me sa ko fa pani. Hey! Kwati adawrumo, me yonko kwati. Na adawruma. Enu anwumre wo ye aduane asori wura dem ana me fefe me se adabo no. Ana kwati ebere meduro. Eduro odebere me no se Lawson heba Mr.
Na me sisi me pechi. Ani me ho na matwetwe me. Ani me chese madwonku, ani me nsai. Na da na wonka
me do futwa so. Empre ho enya no nko. Wodi Lawson heba ointment.
Me sisi me kotodwe ni me pechi. Me ho na me yaw. Mintiwa na etwetwe me nyina. Me no ye di Israel. Eko me benefit ko mu yaw na ha no. Ono bie no. Eko na malaria ne die etuasie bekude.
Lawson Herbal Clinic 0242 133 577.
Hwese wa malaria test ansa na wafa aduro yi. Enya ma apenfo, emma warema wo ma no for. Ene mofra woni mfie dumienu.
Lawson Herbal Mixture. Any Lawson ointment. Who has a diet?
FDA aje edwede nkrato yi atum.
Mede enchia kese free the Cell Mega Limited at the Bre Obibia. If you're for Adansifo energy sem abama. The Cell Mega Limited the Bimekwa ya specialize burglar proof windows POP any insuma dansie ho ohaw nyina burglar proof window no ya cover the unbreakable window e de aba ebesi akromfo ho kwan e window bi a akromfo entimi emuani untimi emfa jack enshemu embo untimi emfa hammer emuani intimi kanfo ama se bra na bedi bi fakobo ofie ene wajapade nyina ho ba e wo POP no nso so no ye de no eye sonko na de e mane down son ne se unwie ye POP no ensan koye Andre uwie ya ode ne se obepenti unhia samena
wo kwawu afinso Lawson TV and Lawson FM esa kwawu akosem action nyina be hase every Easter Thursday yes 2nd April with gala competition kick off no hase anopa no wotwe e wo bombing assorted 16 teams and ebesi akan enti hwan and abaji trophy no ani achede bafu a edaso yi eye obo the defending champions ana obetima say defend ana say wedie obomi for na beje ana sakraka ntomem twinidrase abetifi ana dunkwa eye nsuta ana empraye so
yedikai edi atu enim se ene anapei yebedin komo kakra ewa papa na winze braba oh the vedre acha rada bude braba Franco the hitter
the voice of the
Yaseba enche yeni iradwombo do so bedin komo ewa ha
okay
but say ya make say die yensa aka pania medical ni to wanim se yene no bedin komo ewa ha na fe yakọ ene yedin komo about nkranza
okay
NKZ nkranza de efie enti yebe nkranza ko din komo kakra na fe yahwe fi se nkranza manhene ni nkranza manhema ebetena egwaso no say dwumade sonko bi baso na me adomo a weekend yi na honsem san ni sitie na no pay bedi ho komo nti ano pay wo nana atafo su owusu ababio ewo ye nche ha nana eye nkranza asama hene ochiami edema nkranza man hene nana kwambafo a otoso enan nana trase ewo hanti ye ma nana kwaba ne yenhye nkomo asena na pacho ye mo akwaba
oyina mejoso ebro
na anopai apomu ye de
na me ne bafo dwada roma ahoden o
na nanso ho ye
na me ti no ho ye pa
ye da nyankopon ate se nana eho eye agya nso ho ye boni bia eni ha ye wurada ama bibia kama na anopai ye nya o studios anomo a ya te dwumade sonko bi baso na eho nsem ne sei nana
yo menu Kwame me da ase menya akwanya de mo ma me nchi ayura asante mawura na ase tutu asante nyame metia miura na me de nchi asronko nso ama miura na nakwambafo a otoso enan one o ma me na ya asapoma otoso miensa de ubisa se mate se bibi baso e won kransa menu ampa bibi baso on the 4th of April of Reso Bosom and the toso 9 mechire Yesu wuda no ne memene da no menu Kwame said de twere na aka no se ye so kanea na ye mfa kanea no enhye empanase ne mom ye de kanea ne si kanea ne dua so na atimi a hyeren ama obi a wo bia no ehunu bi afimuni na asantemai ura na se tutu adaroma ode ne ba piesie na nakwambafo a otoso 9 ene ne yere na ya asapoma otoso miensa edom enkransaman na empanyifo okasa bi se ebrokuma no egu enhyerene no tigu akodio na se eso abribi ade a de ede beba no enye yewura ba ye no afini ohwe nkabomu ene wodo mo de multimedia so mu hunyi fie be se nwotwe nkron atwa mu kɔ oye na be sensen kransaman mu ebinom anya ne se de anya no baabi de obodina na nipa wuo ne yeka baabi de obo a na nipa a se biebru ye di omodem efi a ya hyehye na yeka enkransa ye de nyame si behwe mfie nwotweman so enkransa ko mu nyina no se biebru se bienya do nipa ba kokura mawere entu na yewura nso ba ye no na yehwe na ho keka na yehwe wodo na enkabo mu sonko a ode aba eno na enkransa my progressive forum omuhwe din na omo ne enkransa traditional council se da bi afini de besie bia ye hunu enti awosese ye pa yewura no mo ho ntoma na ye yi wo madi e de kire ama wiase nyina hunu se ampa enkransa man so nyame ache yade enti se menu akwa me obisa de a na de eba so enkransa eno no
enti yi enkransa man ehene ene ne maame enkransa man hima
that is so
ache
enkransa man
oh okay enti all right enti I don't know that television no outdooring and grand coronation of Omahene and Omahema yo nananti dwumade ne sign city e be kɔ ne saying
me da Kwame yes shall see 23rd of this month
okay that's the
shall dada ye massive clean up exercise na esemoni ensem ka kire enipa ba ya ma afede na ye hu ba bi kura mfa bi enwo eno kire odo a enkransaman ewo edema yewura no mo anya mede omo adom yen ye wie ye me no ka say clean up what do you call it a health screening enso guso a ye na health screening no ya anye no nkransa krodua no nko amu
okay
ye sha see from busia ye ba akumsa domase ye firi o ye kodo kron kwanta yakobu aben yakọ ayerede ye gugu so aye kron de nti aye ne sa ne se ye wura tu anamo bebrebe sane braso ye obepempu ntujuma e de abankransa na ama me no wan se de bia muka no ene yade eno nti ye wura hun se obetimi atimi anya mpuntuma aba na se ne manfo obetimi asom ne atimi aboa mankransa agekira na se apomodine yade a it's reducible ye yifiri mu a na enye ye eno nti na ye wura afasa kwanya no so na Kwame, to interest you to know, say the current CEO for Confanoche is from Nkranza.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And you are turning some fresh woman in Nano, there's a idea, so mu nyina de omo ho ba bagimu a screening no as I speak with you it is ongoing. Yeah, in fact 10 out no it's very massive. It means amount for age out mu pa ye guso a yeah nti ye wie eno a na che se de nkransa mo amunim se ye de nananom na chichire nkransa no ye ntimi ni dwuma bi sei na ye nyi ye nananom nso so ensi nchen nti efiada 3rd April no anwumre no 9 nananom akonfo won nkransa mamu nyina obia eba ba kire ne bobre eho ne eba be yin konya no na ye hira ye wura ye gu ni hire ne asere nyame ahoɔden ne asere nananom tumi sɛ ombetwa dua si ye wura mumu na omobre so ombetima kyekire nkransa sɛ de ompɛ so omkyekire nkransa no and there be a make us history have already been written. Ade aka ye nya ntwere nwiye sɛ wo bre so obetumi di mpuntudwuma ba okrom na good people of ukro no ebehu sɛ ye wura yi baaye no ade we ni eni wona de baaye enam ye wura nsa so na ade we baaye. That is the only history obi betumi atwere for now, because unlike previously I war asase da wa we call something ownerless land I obi se okwa akokon now our laws forbid conquest into obi ntimi kokon obi krobiem obi ntimi ka so identify asase into a penny settlement obi ntimi ka so okofa asase bi kwa enna asase ni nyina ye obi dia enti wo ba na person twere history a me nana ko ye na twam we di we so na firi obiem dia ka ne se me breso me timamfo ana me manfo eho atowo mo na ho manfo so beto mo a eyempuntudwuma enu nti na ye wura ni abre se o fa sa adwumadie we se so no asere nananom so bia fa ni hire megu no so na obia mechira no na ontimi mpre no nko na onya ahoden okoni panu ma onya ni panu madom na ontimi nko prempuntu mfamra enti fiada na nwumre de eye ne nananom akomfo nko a omo ba be hira yura na omo wi a omo tu da pa ma de achi a omo agono fom ama fom adwo no ne memenda na eye fof no eno ankasa ene da no
Grande Banankasa eye memenda ebe on the 4th of April. Grande Banankasa so beba so
Baso Children's Park
on Kranza. Okay. No. Pedinfo bi wa ya to nsa afre wo mu ana.
Me na Kwame Tanko me da se. Ya to nsa afre Ghana mampani na yire. Na onim so ordinary ye so mpa hema.
Ai so Kranza so pray. Ai so the one free.
On ye so mpa hema. Enti seve. Se wo such a person untimi ntene won san ko ba bia enti Ghana mampani na yire. Enti e kura ne kasa. So makomo ne mampanyi a day before that day so that obo obedina chi number so that they abo ba akune de akum no ma mi no enti on the 4th no Madam Lordina on a special guest.
Okay.
Na ye hwe ni mo say chieftaincy minister ya to yensa frɛ no wa ma a positive response.
All right.
Obeba na natepa hene wa ma a positive response obeba nana manson kwanta hema wa ma a positive response obeba nana mampon hene nananum bebrebe me ka se me bo anhwe a me yemfom so
no kre
nananum nyina age atum se osante hene piesie ye yi na kire de a obi a pese odina anim onyam beta kire bi enti nipa de ye expect na ye ni ankasa ye de Dr. Nick Danso abiam
when they say you ma de wura or you de wura
na onim the interesting part memenda na ye bodwa ni wi a nana be ye dinner and fundraising gala night
okay yeah
enti em
ye ba kan sa se kaka
enti mo mpanyifo se no kwa me mo no boba na mo kwa kwa fundraising no na me ma yintuma na go na makɔhye canvas ye wi a doctor say why recreational center bia obi ano sa da na
wow
enti odem abrantie bi obonwom a onye medical ta mo so mo friend medical ordinary
hey adiam kranza be the weekend
Easter idea yedi no kranza Easter idea kranza na yedi no
wow
the Kwame woni abre na wo bi o person ma yisika no
that's right
na me so me nkran ni gina ho na yesu edi asa
enya sam kito akra ja naked ye ura naked ye say wotini di enen kranza de ade ba koye me fe na ho fama said ye o si doni crew ene moa o di ma enti minim say weekend this say ni kabia no obe kompa pa obe kompa pa but then anano be kan sase kakra o do beti ni bizi o do beti enti ye wie grande banoa and a dinner and fundraising no beba so Oh wow.
Na eno na ewura apart from say ode Kwame akoto to yensa ase ne aboaboa for developmental project esinani so opeso ye no. Eno nso esete forum ama ewura say enkransa de hia Nyankopon adom munimde wo various sectors.
That's right.
O sere se obi amra.
Okay.
Say be mpanyimfo se ba akofo nsa intimi katanya ye. Nti obi amfa ne nimde emra ade ofi say ye ya ebe boa nkransa man. I say trainer ka say corona utim ni di ya e na wo nipa no so because many a times ye too kwan ko ba bi say ye ko holidays ni ade obi ani ade bi a e push ni say ofri nkransa enti say or draw na yearly plan say meko leave meko vacation bi a e bi a memfa nko mi krom oba ni krom ade na obeye
bibia ni ho
enti ewura begina sa na adwo no so no launch homecoming.
Okay.
So that said the ukogo so a nim say edru 6 months a obi ad na ni kire go so edru Easter obi anim so na ni kire kwawu no yen so ye be lunch bi
na who said this particular date there ye konkranza
obi anim say drum rufie kese de a
enkranza okay
nti e be dina so apɛ no so ntoma na sa afi obi anim de obetimi de aboa yewura e won kranza kikire ye mu no anwumre no oni yewura 1-on-1 yewura be ko table bia ho na de wo bia no nsusuye bia wo fa nkransa ho e be boa ama nkransa nkikire ye ne nkransa mpuntuo no afa no ntoma pa afra no yewura ye ready say okotie obia.
Wow. Afenu wa join in ya ene anope nkomo ayedi nkranza ma nkomo ni yedie na nana atafusu usu ababio eye nkranza asama hene ochami edema nkranza ma hene ena nanope yedi nkomo ni nyina ne se bozava flyer no to so mame nyame ya domo a ya sedwumadi na sedada na ne mpompo nso no ankasa no afei na yedru so ya grande banu ankasa eba Saturday and say nkranza man hene ene nkranza man hima obefro ba nwana fe ni ebe yi won ya kire nkranza man ni wiate nyina na trimupo nhye pa ya nana ene ne maame wo ede ma nkranza man na in general account my money nyina no odan wadi ede a chen edwumadi a pomponso no ankasa 4th of April. Yeah, yemimenda ebe penny beshem kranza. Penny say ya na beshem kranza. Na baby a boys na chie no eye medical hono. Na now say Saturday anwumre.
Saturday na anwumre no.
Ade na be koso wo kranza he.
Kranza Nick New City Lodge.
Wow. Nick New City Lodge or wow, I free wa. Wow. Obo was say we call do adopa. Obo we call do adopa.
It from Benji hono. Me we stop over Accra. Na fe ya obo ni edi obo.
That's right.
Na we fa children's park ho.
That's right.
Na fe ya connect ho.
E wi adwuma na ko wi no.
Ah, ura di Nyankopon. Sa dan de obi afre mama no.
Da bi obi aje de ope. Obi aje de ope. Yakofie de yakofie. Enti me se wa na se obi hwen o wa mono ni o ha ofri nkranza de na ye hwa free sa nipa no ho.
Me nu akwa me da se. De yesre nipa ne se nkransa na ye wasundwie. Nkransa na ye wodo. Obia no otin nkransa din kanin bia nim se de nkransa sitie until say ahensem ba ye na ukwa ha we si wankwa ha etina ama enipa do a ye wo nkransa no na akoto nsene ani enne nyame ani konwa da roma nkransa ye baako yewura ene nana kwambafo a otoso nan yabre watia ena na ya asapoma osante hene a otoso miensa enti de esre nkransa de hye nyina ne se efie ani fie mpanyefo se wonsa ti nya ode kra na wo ye de ne ahwa na abetafre enti esre nkransa de hye nyina se efie adwo enti obia ntwe na nimra fie ye won sase okọ bunu Easter me ha mani nka sabi eburu yewura adaroma ne ba na wa sase pa ye were 3 political administrative heads your Nkransa South Nkransa North Kintampo South and a big portion of Kintampo North ni nyina is under Nkransa ya sase ko kafraw wow di obedua no so bia eyeye enti esre Nkransa de hye nyina se yewura se ne brasui mo de babu na bai mo nyina mo mra me ye ne dom na obia meta na chi na ye mra na ye mfa ye sika mewura Nkransa efom dwuma mu ani nnwuma aka sebe ya Nkransa ebetu pon na nkransa be fa no ntoma pa efra.
Wow. Yo, anope ubeka bibia na ye bread ntino.
Dabi mini reka. Se kwa na ye beko. Na menchia na so.
That's right.
Nana ne papa no minim ne pa na panyu kwadwo so. Minim ne pa ntino dabi ameka me dey say ana. Ye ba so ba be chia nana. Nti nyame nhira no.
Okay. Enti nana asɛm a ɔde betwa to ɛde amayen ne anapɛyi ne titio no ɛyɛ memendai ne mpompon so no ɛhɔ na me de me to be nsafro bibia sɛ memendai bɔ modern sɛ ɔde wani bɛkyerɛ nkranza titio yɛne yɛ free nkranza anaasɛ yɛne yɛ free bono ne bono eastnia bono no kra yɛ kro nanu ya na manyofo ya yɛ ne bono eastnia yi yɛ free bono obia mfa de nkyerɛ hɔ ne nkonko support na bibia nkonkan na atɔ ne bitwa to amaye
yo me ne akwa me da ase masem tia wa nyina ne sɛ yɛsɛ orefi okrom hina bɛn a oyira wɔ dwaba ase enne yewura na kwambafo efrɛ yɛn momme ntie yewura ne na on the 4th yɛnkɔ ne yɛnkɔ hye yewura numunyam yɛnkɔ yɛ duduo mu ɛma yewura hunu sɛ ampa nkransaman eta nachi me ne akwa me de ma no esie no na me da me regional commander ACP Mr. Feles Apedo eja akwanya ba bia sɛ me kosom me manfo ene me wura na kwambafo a opportunity makwanya ema me ko ntimenya akwanya na ɔsɛ me chia no me ne am da se pa
nana yenso yede wase ɛwɔ bra nana is so prompt time I share granny nri nana ba ya we so be dress say ye kura na the pressure be so nana yeda ase nyame nhira opa na onkan ho de aka bia ne bedin komo wa chiri nyame nhira okay enti anopei yankomo ayedi nana atafo so usu abebio kranza asama hene ene nana so yo chiame edeman kranza man hene and I would say menena na edin komo ewa ha na fi ye ko ye nimna bibia aye kama no maka kire se enam dwumadie sonko nso so ebeba so ewo kwa okay se ukon krono ewo kwa gala no ene we no a momfa me nko kwa unsuta nsuta kwa unsuta okorete mo si ede we no aboho warm up no mo ye no warm up no mo ye no kwa unsuta for no say omo twen game no na enya unu say Thursday ya na ye hyase ewo kwa aha eno achi nsuso no ntomem kwa ntomem omo so aya crowd din ntomim o ze we no so bo din ewo ho na afi abetifi be ka betifi ho di na ba odru Brian a champion chrome abetifi omunso omunie abetifi for so enie say yemra ne celebrate Easter festivities no enso ewo ho ena no achi adoso Grammy boy nyina wo istino kwa umpotamu ya furo be pono a adoso omonso so chese adoso nie omonso are ready say Easter gala na e ba so bombing astrotef no omonso are gid Lawson Easter gala na omonso are ready omo twe obo fonzo say yankai ho na Thursday we are Thursday, Friday, Saturday na concert no aba Friday, Saturday, Sunday anwumre bia enti obo enso eno no ane ewie obo ne ko pitiku enso ko say anya bia how are we going to celebrate the Easter ewo pitiku for so chere say omonso no bana no de wa omo abono ne said the omo team no ye ready and said the pitiku for say ready for this year's Easter no and asem ketwa ewo pitiku and the pitiku for nso so e chenze kwame momra na ma ye ready ye wi na ewura mprae so and am prae so for nso chere say omo no amanfo ye de ba omo nye de ne mom they are ready ewo eye Easter gala ye de eba no enso eho ye free on mo ne ewura aduamoa o aduamoa kra de menye sure Franco odimo me ko aduamoa last week me ko aduamoa ni me wona na omo ede we ebo ho nti Debbie
omo na produce the largest atadwe.
I was told. You know, I was told. Assemblyman oh bombing in a catcher without time. You are more winning in ano. You the free. Yes.
Where you say Johnson? I'm also export you.
Oh yes.
What? And yes, be on nam. But he has given you a history now.
Yes. Oh
fine.
And the Ediamwa of was say, "Oh, the attack you." Oh, dear Yagro. And the catcher almost say, "More we will say you were lost in a touchy ginger." It yes, but you touch with the door now.
Nice one.
That's right. Nkwetia so omo chese omo so are you ready? Nkwetia enso enye chese bra munye na momra na Thursday we and ye start Easter no ewo and sana finally ye ko wie no asakraka eho no ye ko wie no enti asakraka fo nso ka kire nse omo nso no enya sem ketwa Easter no omo super ready enti mo nhyɛ no so me ɔkyerɛ na me wɔ hɔ advanced team na sɛ me di kan kɔhwɛ ansa na later mo bɛba okay enough of the Easter celebration ene anɔpɛ medical edi ato wanim sɛ yɛwɔ panin baako a wɔbɛka yɛn nsa ɛwɔ ha na ebiribi abɛsen kɔ na the general secretary of the New Patriotic Party CCA or aspire to be the national chairman of the New Patriotic Party. EKK, name and talk was so.
EKK Penasa, very loyal.
EKK.
Already can't say we are not John.
Edwachi, Bira Maxwell Kofi Juma, Kofi Ghana, so. What that's them remember not to know. Number busan ba komi no bi ansa na ebe wie nkomo no a ewie obani me mo akwaba
mejo so na mo hoti san no
yankopon adom bibia e boko na wonso e
nyame adom boko
still are fresh
nyame adom fresh no e call for me call against me go for me I was hey na young man John open a search me 57 na video me on FO who say my adwuma na che ni you know e ma obia who say du baby na ukra name na emfa Mr. Nsoso a na che say wedu baby a obia to me ba onche nti ufa Obama say I am friend Mr. Oba Bill Clinton I am friend Mr. Oba George Bush I am friend sa anti John Boy do no there sa na che say where do baby a wapa sa formal way of addressing people no ama sisi a one the common people and echo wow nti anope there mechia asante man nyina na maboma so
that's
wodwuma pa modi me bedu ya ye de meyi etoso yi fans Ashanti region radio station si gira obi a pese onimi edin ko
obi afro
unfortunately no ye be ye weekend ye papa kojo mpiani ne mame ye celebration of life na ye nua as a kesiama former MP for Atwumampo na ono so ne mame ti weekend me ne honorable Kofi Juma ene ye mpanyifo eko chia eko sumo eko boa eko so awoka EKK no yes opema sem keke o say EKK ankasa no say onim no pa me hu no na oye Sir John driver
okay
boy abrantia nani edin uhwe baby a wedu I tells you say ufa akora nani edin now mentor the year to me rise it up. Or to say obi to say abanga. I can mention about 100 people are my former on the ground. Now support to almost and then almost so etumi gina omo na so a omo de ahwe other people ye no sebi ye here for ma ye nye dede bebre so nti and Ghana ha no so no sebi omo ndi bi no edoso
yeah
na Bible na nkasa poka se so sanifa crowd de yi ade de mo bia emma on sabenkum nti once in the while be who people like that yeah and getting closer to Kofi Jumano me unso no so you bia because of the opportunity nya de obetu ayi Canada because in quality in chain no was show mo over the years no you have no idea at all. Ukon if you ha no be apie ma ka kire ne say nya happen nkran so sa next time ba ne fia me boy run den ma hwe say nkonfo be na o mo hye yin fa wo na we pie wo be che say efekeke sebi politics aye say yenko a ye pese ye adwuma didia ene ye ne ma say ka hu hia me background over the years nka me problem anything benye yenko a
okay
say kwa be fa so a you betumi aboa omo a omo ye disadvantage for one reason or the other na so yetumi peja omo wi ase a eba yi say ye bedidie a na enyi ewu akeke no ma to me yes a nkraman to me yes a owo to me yes a jata to me yes a there ye difference between yen and moa and say also obetumi ama obi etumi akase senye papa we anka mentisi bia beti no no so dia chichire ne family that is the essence of life
yeah
tie ko ba nyina eno ka ho na ye join a new patriotic party no
right
because who say new patriotic party a party yeah abakosem ne ideology is to improve the lives of our people. Inti da ye ba power bia we are the only party ye to me the policy eba it to be touchy efie bia inti o hwa Ghana have it time e call multi-party democracy we are the only party ye the policy ba obiara nya homfaso you can talk about health insurance scheme obiara nya homfaso free maternal care get fund free SHS the policy as brosa. Now say World Bank a rate is it is one of the most profitable policy to me see in the lives of our people.
Yeah.
That is why we are members of the New Patriotic Party. Nti me wa ha na me san wo bebia party ni fruma ewa. The contribution of Ashanti region to the development and victory and success of the New Patriotic Party cannot be underrated at all.
Yeah.
Say you winning the year 2016 elections from 122, yet made the call 169. Ashanti region produced 44 of the seats out of 47. You understand? Yaba 2020. And they say so back 2024 they answered that but even that still their contribution is massive. Time bought Asante region for Abaso ne juma my year over the years. The kind of kind of sano for the two elections when you say NDC so stronghold the Asante region.
Numbers now munyan figures never.
In 2020, almost baby omunya vote in baby in this country. It's not in Volta region, Asante region. 2024 there a Kosropa. Not just how ye juma wa ha. Not just say juma party no assume yabo. You understand? Those times I'm here, general. I'm always here. I'm always
man in the world. And you know, you say, oh, you're very rich because we impacted Nipa Abrabwa. He's okay. And the all can draw my attention. They could see Sadi, and I think it's something that you have vet your mind here, dear, ni a coso ebi. Young folks, your name, say your mama, dear, so a boy, Jumon.
No crap.
John Dramani Mahama.
Yes, oh boy, Juma. Oh boy, Juma. But you may be also boy. Your pluses and minuses.
Okay.
It's just as OT and DC for me. Some said, oh, yeah, my dollar no.
Above form.
No crap. Dollar no above form. Dollar above form, so there were consequences. You were almost omunya home for so. You were almost. Of course. Say Juma.
Of course.
Nti omo ye import there. Aba form amomo maniema omo import no aba form because omo duty ne niema no some of them are peg rate and all that nti aba form. But media make a chiro. Uko unkrasia. Now who the effect of dollar na aba form no. Affecting for Juma mo ye papa. And then answer na menini to 18 komo. No see look, last year odoyamo or 2,000 bucks.
Okay.
Eguha yento. Because enka kufo time na enka akufo ado time gasa 2,000 bucks no obetumi nya be say 2 million Ghana cedis. And then no 300,000 crown or castle cotton onya because neman buona aba for my buona aba for no ama local price no akosoro essaying the foreign ones are eba no and no create jobs e will be chrome na yen essay juma e wa ha enne no ye wo hoyi ukọ farm gates bebre wo ha omo de neema ba na ya anto omo ja wo ho because who transport back to the house and back to market, you're more expensive than living into rots. Into in for year by year, in for almost year cashew, in for almost dear a bro, senka enne na afie na year to aba. Nka obe hu sibi abato no ebeko. Bisa hu then for the first time in the history of our country, Fiti Don Diego dia Zambuja time. Ebesi Christopher Columbus ne hunkroni benyina atete kwashi edi cocoa bai. Ye ma cocoa price ma yente so da ever. We eye chiwa die. And who share the untold hardships. Idea back cocoa because cocoa farmers say oh no and opeso Sibia Oma Brabo City. Oh, kwashe omo dan ni omo fie ene sibia ama sitena mu esite.
Lawson FM.
Ansa na koko no kra no afie no beso a ye betua ho sika no. No ma sika no ma didi nyina. Abo ho besia de ahwe omo ma de na se ko du ho no wa ma price a. Wasa akoti su hwim. So nti o so obo adwuma obo pa adwuma ne de obo say wo ye obia 2025 for register company construction company now within 7 months yet to amount contract worth 800 million Ghana cedis bojo mama abaso
big push as I'm now going
no cry na make achira no
big push
yeah it big push no because anipa no ni beje because on that son da no memo hano so for mo company now call roads and highways you more classifications what for mo company we fufuro no wanya na D class answer as uye juma eko wenim no now kone upgrade you for you to get a contract worth 800 million Ghana cedis and over. You must be A class contractor.
That's what system.
A lot of experience, expertise, capacity to deliver. udu banka ye ni mo adwuma wa ye ene adwuma oguso ye nti se ubisa me se jomama ebo adwuma sa brantie ya on danso da ye of form company 2025 na ni beje papa omo to nyum na omo to no soronko. Now what is more dangerous about such thing is that and yet the single source or the sole source, no, it's just a common understanding of a Juma Moya no Cromontiasi. We should the Omo de Boma report on the buyer. Near Mamaka say a sole source in your sole source, a single source. But because of lack of understanding. And unsa we are dear who prepare. Senkanyesa I then one of the contracts here man on Sunday, 12th October 2025. Sunday one a year Juma Ogana. Juma contracts on a day any possible say but to my contractor up in issue a fraud. A fraud. A fraud. You understand? And Ghana for me babu body and this
what smell bibi or ho
no, a lot.
Per the revelations coming out.
A lot. I smell a lot because one. First of all, I then a company I did just 1 year. It will do classification of A class.
Now you award
within 1 year. Near awarding a contract of 800 million. Do you know what it means? And your contract or road. Contractor 2016. John Mama akwebi man Forda. Or the year road. Na a EU funded contract. I worth 25.9 million euros. Or the year road, no asphalt road, asphalt road on the average, it did 30 years. Between 2016 and 2026, just 10 years. And this is Fossey Road now Accra. Okay. Almost the contract for rehabilitation of the road now. Contract for rehabilitation of the same road. And to say motorway now here 2 lanes.
Yeah.
That's a 5-6 lanes. You understand? Such contract, even if it is rehabilitation, price is between double.
Because why extend?
Because new ones. Wait there at the same road. And also a 30 years. And 30 years. Your mama kwaji move forward, no? 10 years on rehabilitation, no? And no, diama obia. What formal company 2025 yeah at the cost of 65 million euros. Translated into 800 million Ghana cedis.
Now it's a rehabilitation. It's just a quantity ayada. And Tibet and Fisher do it,
yes, photos, kakra,
baby, kakra, patch, yes,
and on now, Oko PPA on that particular contract, PPA approval, my 600 million. But they went ahead and gave a contract of 800 million. Sa nipano on any fear for so many beji. Jomama boy Juma and I'm a boy. What's any by me? Did say just before 2025? Mean Jenny say obia obey to me at all even motorbike cry. And then no. And Sika way so no. Because of Oman Kasa, Omo Penny. Almost a big steel, almost but big robbings, big stealing, almost mobilization that it is this 800 million worth of contract. Maybe I'm on 100 million. Now, Tanko Juma why be seen near why 100 million by 2 accounts. Tango, Ube Juma 1 week. Over there. Wait, just a kid. Say Nuntina, John Mama Baye. So Besha, Diomo Yene car shows. John Mama ne Ninduya and then Ma. What they do is to organize car shows. Lamborghini, Bentley. No more driving. What to be that? What to be said Ghana? Ha? Yeah, car show. John Mama pay. Now can you 100 million Ghana cedis free? Unto Bentley, what are they? You understand? Baby, I hear me. I can tell you, and that is the reason why. Just last year, I buy a Bobisia 17 billion Ghana cedis just to pay workers. Now say kodum rea uye juma. Now Bobisia now the abako homa abrabo na ebe call saying ye. Yes, Bobisia the sidan yo. Yes, Bobisia the investment o. Bobisia the abako homa. Why na Bobby say ade bo akonhoma na brabo ko yeda. And until as we speak now, you see the effects of the economy in the economy because of the dollar to CD rate now above. In dollar terms, the NDC had borrowed more money than all the 8 years MPP ba abemo.
Now you don't buy.
That we are buy.
And this is your own borrow you.
Where the facts? Where the Accra?
You typical of parliament.
You understand? Baby, I know that mommy is crying. Me, I've never prayed for government not to succeed ever. Because look, America buying the obey Trump, your best son, another party, baby. Hey, British are buying dear Bena or mine. And so yes, a Conservative Party, the last election, they lost massively. They can win massively again. So for me bumpire cry because the more I be say no, the more you be breast you buy you be. Minim the New Patriotic Party. A Juma ya and the kind of quality service and capacity I want. Achia kakra na me gidi se working together, putting together a team. Yebeka sama Ghana for ati ase ne di abrabo aye exam me wo be chimi akon yoko ana di be chimi kon ba me nko ya ba adwuma me nya ba adwuma ko me nya ba adwuma
me na say e be chimi ye wiwe mo
obe coffee Ube coffee.
Maso de am want to.
Who didn't got to my head? Who didn't got to my head? You understand? It's me. Sami Bedi, national chairman of the party.
That's right.
I give the party peace.
What do you do?
Na to me the Ayejuma bois. Because my go through the mail, right from polling station, constituency secretary, regional research and election officer, accountant for the party, national youth treasurer of the party, national youth organizer of the party, national organizer of the party, acted towards 2016. Near my year critical. Ipa baako. Abra general secretary ni chairman ni ho. The general secretary responsibilities. This are coming national organizer responsibilities. In addition to that, I was responsible for the entire operations of the party. A hot now for the first time in the history of our country, political party in opposition got make a contest for national organizer. No, I told myself, say, then a party ye ni woman sa na ye to me to abawie na ye nim the number of votes yenyaye na ye train electoral commission akachre. So I promise the people of this party, so I'll put in place what I call pink sheet tracking system. I track a pink sheet in terms of not just pink sheet, no.
Yeah.
In terms of laws, the CIR.
Okay.
Yeah, the year election. You must understand, and you have grown radio. You must understand because CI alone, one monitor through IPAC. Near Jem Rana, the obey lose election anyway. The CI alone. You must be interested in the CI that governs the entire elections. And so way to me, I track pink sheets, the production, the distribution, everything. Provide proper tracking system to make sure, say, you to me, beyond that, also provide an IT-backed system. It will track your results. Look, in the year, and it has never happened before, your Conservative Party meetings are. On besides, I'm here then, I'm here, sir. So party our opposition. Now what system are you to about within 24 hours, you know, you cry results in In fact, in the year 2020, we went further and was able to scan pink sheets until within 8 hours, you know, there were pink sheets in addition to the results. We set up monitoring system or headquarters, not only waiting for pink sheet to monitor voting pattern and the rate on a minute by minute basis at the headquarters of the party.
Voting pattern
and the rate at which Ashanti region, for instance, Semetiwa. We won't call for dedicated to Ashanti region. I hear chairman. I had ni pa dodo ahina abetuaba. There any problem? Mo ye den uyen sika na uyen den say okay uyen sika ko we hokojiska ko ye say just to make sure say we harvest the votes. All these. Who say Kofi Juma can say bi. I say look who ship say enam ho na ekwa. Esro na ho no ye ketua o. The draw no nyina shase. You understand? Now uye adwuma say ya. Na untumi me so me nya obi a me dwa menum bebre nti me ntumi me kan kyerɛ. Nti party for body bebre po no mo nim. So yes John Boy don't try office. We are general secretary, you are in charge of operations of the party. Maybe out the office out here then. What's the office out here then? Because I know never more who say, hey, make a mama typical example answer. Say you also constituency. In Bibiani Anyaso, your constituency or not, there was a challenge there. My friend, Dr. Kwame Free. You see, politics near here. In my baby, we must sense be a no. Dr. Kwame Free, no, ye MP or honor, not MP pedo yo. He is the icon and the role model for about 10 constituencies. The
entire region.
You understand? First in the entire region. Say SMC, you so. I will win Swaman, a cotton brad, Bibiani Anyaso, Bia East, Bia West. He's the first thing I'm afraid. Because he has the capacity, he's the biggest cocoa farmer there. On a contemporary, Odo Sykes, Amabuzi, and Kori Kwashigamo. He was the third vice chairman of the party in 1998. No, our brand and once year contested. You lose to seat in 2016, they win here. It's never a problem. I was say Anyaso. My friend now say, okay, Miss Meba. When the you call ye, I am for. I'm an MP, no problem. Ye room ko jaya o ma bonye ko jan ketwa. You try and join baby as a 14. Yeah. Because you know, you're president of the Ghana House of Chiefs. National House of Chiefs. It can affect the party throughout the country. So ne na himfo ekasa. Your call ko solve we. Me kai 2 weeks to election. I have to drive there. There was a polling station for say we are so. Omo timber and omo ye. Now for the past 2 years, you had seized almost sawmill. Ya momu ntwadi ya momu nyahwe. No ma complaining
Obia
enfio. Ono so na nka ya NDC for zone pa. 2016 ya convince omo no mo to abamae. Ne ba ya 2 years ya be seize omo nema. Da me call ya me do ho. Dana no pana na omo the best 15 beams aba guha task force for no abefako. Me say omo boko ja it go do ho. ini omo kasae ashu omo ebo modern buy beji omo niema momo unum say to aba wie no that was the only polling station na aka say NDC for ni wini ya enka yelusu sa seat no eno ne be kan ho a e ma Dr. Kwekwe free inti edwuma na ye no ye wa koma mu ye ni ahode ene ye bibia na ye de ye edwuma no so eno nti no se edu FCC party na hoden aba form party no ene no
sa opposition
ya sa opposition seat aye wo ye 87 pe
pesma very
87 pe party no ye ne academia relationship and shedan koye any business people relationship and koye any market women relationship and koye students relationship ahemfo aso for religious bodies there's a need for rebranding of the entire party. You need a face say bibinina okabia osofo kro no behwe nanim aka say wenti a wakanti no e wo say mijemu maneka.
Yeah.
Uhi obia oduke NUSC na bibi esi. Me, I was the national youth organizer. Throughout my reign, there wasn't any tertiary institution elusu elections there, including whole polytechnic. A band is saying, and now 2024, elusu bebia your university. Here. National chairman obetumi abua because one problem I saw in 2024 was that the set of executives I buy, they were virtually entirely new. You understand? Apart from why the second vice chairperson
Lawson FM 96.3
no B but also not a
youth organizer to organizer.
In terms of
I remember proud to Sadia no menu din ko ma okay
because this is the problem we have
fear ne say nipa nyina free ho na wenu nyina be new there's going to be a challenge for the party.
There's going to be a challenge and the challenge was real because said I'm catch there no see I in a determined election saying you must have somebody who have experience working in the IPAC who can happen.
Obi say, why not with all this? Why not still the general secretary, the national chairman?
Oh, the thing is, say,
people
bisa. Say, look, baby, sabi ayebi.
Okay.
Inkwara so eba. Baby, I any experience ayenya no. Who be here say. Ye be ye chairman ne aboa agaide omo so dem na mentor omo no mo so etumi egro
okay
who be ye general secretary bia you are in charge of operations unam high you say no so ye chairman afi no these constituencies are a major constituencies are we must win some catch say 87 87 here no see e be win election in 2028 I was say ye nya 53 from the NDC back on 140.
Yeah.
As a presidential candidate, they winning.
Of course.
So 87, no, what it means that we must win all. Yes. Normally, we won't be winning in we lose to be. Do lose 7, eka 80. Eka 80, also on 60 seats from the NDC. Mo bi anfa election na ye be ko na grow bi to say ye ko dia grow winning akọ sao akọ yesisi fiane sa na ma no. It is not that. It say me national chairman na me ba Ashanti region me ba ha asokwa I was me message back adansi asokwa I was message back sa ahafo ano me ensen ya aye endangered a major area or say a concentration call manso mienu na aye problem no there's a need for us to make sure say to be aye safe bion amaye party general secretary and other organized they can do the others me do bonoa Sunyani is Sunyani West. Doma is Doma Central, Doma West. Brekum is Brekum West. That's my job.
John, I'm sure.
Me do I have
You listen.
Me do Northern Regional. Northern Region as we speak now. I will say a pa MPs for be chair no mo sa come back. Yes, e be lose seat no. Unim za seat no. Unim. Because our seat no. Say yes uncle for now we can never win the seats. Omo decided it. And yes, yeah, kwa primary so. And yes, any SRC elections now. And you
have to come to.
There are people in, particularly in the northern region. Also, me do amutina demu poor mochel. Omo aye sika sem no. Also, me kope sika ne mo omo. No me to be some contest bio. There's one constituency. Also, me provide enough legal support. Because this if one decided so, me chine abuoso. Because I sit no on one a bit to me as I winning. And so there are a few of the sisters strategically, I will say, specific people. Abana yeto no yento no sa kwa o.
Ebi na kana mbe kan to de no so.
Opanyi yento no sa kwa o. Onim say ye sisifia ne ne me. Na NDC for enenam nkrase. E ka kire kokoma for ne say. Dr. Baumia ye candidate. Ne ire e fulani ni. I'm telling you how treacherous our opponents are. Do you have common sense to deal with them? Do you have understanding of the political dynamics of the country to deal with them? Tisobedi president no your first lady. Fulani for no de nentwie be abawi omo banchini omo ebro nyina. Na so mo police station bia ndi ho bedi o masema ma no me ekokomba ni a me koto am MPP ayeden so it we lost we lost in almost all the Kongoba speaking areas. Tripone, Saboba, Mion, Yendi, the southern part of Yendi, Kokoma 4, we lost there. We lost in Zabzugu, we lost in Yoyo, we lost in Tatale. These are Konkoba. We lost in Wellensi to even an NDC independent candidate. It is only Nitiwu who survived. Not just that, there were other local dynamics via a course. So, but you must have a knowledge. The difficulty of our political arrangement is said that you better obey national officers. No? This time September, Zoom is here to September. Now, cut 2 years, 2 months to elections. Until the panning ye bida, na on tiasia, na oji post na. Sa nyama me bubo o ka kire na on madam. How is the person going to understand these dynamics, within this short period, to be able to put in place programs and policies about to resolve these issues? 2.5 years election was an whole polling agents after December 7th because bro so but me so because I can show you programs make me a programmer also year from this time to 2028 elections because my year bidder me gusu dream me party
you understand the terrain
me terrain I say.
John, let me ask you this. In the 2024 elections, did you play an active role in the campaign?
Active role to the extent of the role I demand. Now aid to the presidential candidate.
Yeah.
And see,
but there's something means NDC for you very right. But MPP meaning whether more vetting mind to say they will come strategic no. For example, Obat say Ashanti region ha. MPP for had 3 NDC for power, but it is working for them. You see, they will look at the community. No more who say, this group of people and a dominate you are. Even though we are in Ashanti region, we will not impose an Ashanti on them. It's in Ashanti region. They will vote for that person. On him, check where you lost MP seats and check ni pay free or buy.
My checking in. My checking in. If you are saying now, but I mean, but you can clearly see
something that NDC has done it so well.
And you see, you can only do that when you're thinking it is not say you're to by young primary. Primaries will produce omo doso the Asante for ne doso. Primaries and say I had a gati for a waha. Asante for ne ye diadada. Nti yenya dagati ni na ye as your candidate. Dagati for no beto aba amayen. Now ye the Asante for vote to not account a winning. Primaries will not produce that. You understand? I can give you a lot of examples. Tanko when
No, what's the relationship between you and Godia? I don't know why people are asking so many. The general secretary of the party, what's your relationship with him?
Relationship with a general secretary of the party. I'm a former general secretary. Oh, I don't think on air we can talk about it. But the facts of the matter, you see, people should not have this thinking.
Oh yeah, not mischief, but for his guidance, because he's making a lot of sense this morning.
Sure. Maybe national chairman, now could be a general secretary, a plus for the party. There is no animosity between myself and him. Never. President Kufuor. And ya Kufuor na nene kotesi ye. Kufuor team Accra in 1998 no. Omo wanu yapa in our party. Teresa Tego, Christian Cheche, Koma, Mona ne support Kufuor. And some of them for Kufuor. President Kufuor winning ya oyeno Attorney General.
Of course.
Yeah, osesa no kra. Oyeno Foreign Minister. Your friend is saying Akufo-Addo ne Alan. Omo contest 2008. Nyame a contest 2012. A contest 2014. Nana do win elections no. Oyene then trade minister. When we were in cabinet, I saw all the people who contested Akufo-Addo. Osafo Professor Michael Kwe, Frimpong Boateng, Dambo trading. 2007 you contested. The only difference between me and him is that you contested less. There's nothing more. There me say, now see, what is this? Nyame adon so mene ni nyina yeko school papa. So yeko poku ai. So there. Yeah, even ni nyina no yeko school papa. So there's nothing working together. It's going to be fantastic. You understand? Nothing. Yeah, dear. One who said, even with all the things that may have happened, have you seen me openly criticizing him?
Not
before?
at all.
I'm so matured. I've done this work for a very long time. It's an election. Maybe my message at that time they didn't listen. The near my big crowd, they took and see me cry. Say, President Akufo-Addo anya reshuffle. Inti Jumbo Edu na mananye. Inti ever to against you. Stadium. Who President Jumbo Edu? One map Akufo-Addo anya reshuffle. Inti ever reshuffle. What has that got to do with my work? Because I advise say Akufo-Addo. So anya reshuffle no anya. Me anything. And look, I'm a crime. At that time, I call IMF. You say the party they call IMF. Inti I know you Jumbo Edu ejuma. You understand? Inti. That is how elections are. For me, there's nothing at all. And I believe, say, in the interest of the party. I've seen other people wanting to contest, but I don't think any of them have the kind of practical experience. And your experience, I can book, what is the way you say, and I can Donald Trump, or you say now way Reagan, you say when you contest, no, Harry Jonathan, make practical experience. I've been involved since 2022 at the national level.
Right.
Apart from Dambo training a few people, 2022 2002 we call National Council. I've been there throughout to date. Until you put it together campaign. Who put two campaign together and we will lose. I mean, we will lose. Ebina NDC put two together 2016. And year Kofi Adams, coordinator of the campaign. And year Sasedun Ketia as a chairman of the campaign or something. And not just say, almost sideline Sasedun Ketia completely. Because national organizer or report to general secretary. The moment I election, why any coordinator no? Not just say unreported to Onubion. And that we took advantage of that and won the elections. I can tell you, put it together campaign structure now.
And the last election, who share my party in the last party you saw it.
The thing say maybe I also remember advice, you know.
But you saw it.
Made a call. I even gave advice before the team was put together.
Oh, okay.
Depending.
And now, sure, but
no, but in addition to presidential aid, you know, I was then also the cigar boss. Until all the CEOs, no, I tax them. Me call for koi. And me ko video, mo juma my year for the past 7 years. See, airtime, a viewer. So that work that you saw, I did it behind the scenes. You understand? Oh no, you see, the attorney say. Ukraine, yeah, parliamentary primaries, we are permanent, say, lose 50 seats. Yeah, the primaries now. Because one example, permanent, because Momo pass, Mama,
that's one time.
There was this constituency, Daboya Mankrago, city in Winida from 1992. Over the years, you're back close to maybe 200, 150. I realized a city between
and they are a difference.
Yeah,
difference. How winning? Okay.
They win in 2016. Your constituency secretary. Now my year in the DC. But then call China. But then call Germany. But then call UK for training. Because I'm person will take you over. But you man now, you're very good at 2020 can maybe use no. Nya me adom ye nya obi a winning seat no for the first time for us.
Okay.
Na ye ko 2024. Seat no ye winning da. Na ya ma candidates be have a contest in the primaries. Candidates may be ofino only gonja for enka.
No problem.
Ye creative region, no. Now compare some joining northern region. And now ye de omoka savannah. It is our candidate officer how to campaign or go for no.
You can't.
Until the mere fact say you allow Nipan crab and a contest a primaries winning Ukraine say lose city away. No doubt. Even though he did his best.
Right.
But his best was not enough. In paying for the hair cano a party in Wasam.
All right.
And Nasanti Memuha Upo Umpo Ebeka say any power now cross anti D and I can't deal brew memoir. Pa
the MPP need power. Now din ya kind din.
Obre. That be Chrome. Me Chrome. Not na DC, not na MP. Asin Central. Ube to akoye, akani ube to akoye friend said DC or Tamale na kanto cross and be DMP. Enti ade na he no. E so oti ase.
Okay.
Enye politics na ye to abani keke o. Eye politics na e go deeper than just that. And then Asantimemu Hanyamu disease, no, it is saying. It's an insult to the people of Ashanti. Because Nana Danko Akufo-Addo and a new patriotic party. will not dare put up such names in Tamale, Bolga, Busa North, Busa South, Nandom, Laura, Lambusi. Wow. How is that possible? How is that possible?
Okay, John.
No, how is that possible? So, until we are can now omemu ha. Na bibini na ebi a constituency chairman be secretary be. Ufre na one fa na ope bibi na we. Na obufu no na say enu nti onto aba. Ana obeto aba against MPP. Na enye MPP no watu against no. Wetu nsuru mu e de haban ashim. Asema America no.
Mate.
Mo yentie ni ye. Mumentie the ye. So, mumentie ni ye. And for us, you ever combining to make sure say victory I also say second. Because you do also say NDC for no. In this country, you do also MPP, you do also say NDC for. Simplistic analysis be crowd 2020 you have 6.7 million votes. Yenya bi dawo Ghana ha obi ani ho a yato aba presidential candidate when you 6.7 million votes ever in the history of our country. Na me general secretary Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo nyan. Ever. 2024 and konya 4.56. A difference of over 2.1 million votes. Of our people at to about my yen 2020 amount to about 2024. Bentesa anya no kure anya 2.1. Between 2024, 2025 and 2021 and 2024, additional 1 million people yet register as new voters. So 1 million no, emu 110,000 per in the Kokan NDC for 6.2 6.36 no. And they win elections now. There's almost 3 million of potential voters from the New Patriotic Party in Antwerp. So 3 million, you decided say election year koi, you to me unite our party. You to about your presidential, tell me. You to about your presidential. The winning Dr. Baumia, or the 56% in the winning year. 44% of our own members say in Kenya no pay. Say young Kasanko for 44% and become 56% on. Now you are just say you winning. Over the winning elections no. So 3 million aka a war for one reason or the other. Oman Kotuaba no. Yenya leadership look, I've been there over years. I've never aligned to any presidential candidate ever in my life. They are called internal elections, sir. I am open to everybody.
John,
everybody.
So,
it any emotions, any sentiments.
Right.
Dear, why ye be die ye name say why ye. But the consequences of elections, you'll be our own your company or your company within 1 year, money 800 million.
Right. Mate, young Wadu, Penny Medase. We'll do this one again. Govigara next time, fetch me. Seventy am one kasa. Fetch me. Yeah.
I am convinced, absolutely convinced that John Boadu is the best man to lead MPP at this time.
Medase.
No question about that.
Medase. But for me, I no pay. Definitely, best I you.
Mate.
Nyami sha no nka.
Mate.
Na mrepa mi bedi nkomo. Okay, ye de nkomo no asi eba no osahene dia otemase. Osahene dia omi oyemi nipa. Enti ono utmika say okay o de no obefa 5 next week nam de aka ho. The problem we me no enuafo. Ya do ho ye so aja other ye go ye die.
Me dey wase ebusuafo bre na tie nti o de body tew.
yare bi a ya how no ma na yentientia e wa abotre kene Kumase Santase Fanchebra Upoku Transport Estate ho ne wo ye ne na mamponten ni fie no e na ehwe ni se ne unum dadansa na tie nsakra bia mai ehye adwuma se fi juada no pa no nsia kopema no menunum to ma akopene memenda so tinie ha wane ye fene yade a etetew no mepa chopi mesre wadama ma ona ne yentientia wo ya so ye na ye nhwe ma ho nto ene enkasa wa ahomai 0247 90 44 73 0247 90 44 73 anase 0244 770 486 0244 770 486 yade bia e wodin wates for asase no abotre keneke ye hwe tu yare na se ne kwen fa so tu yare ase ye tiawa aku pressure kwan so ene di tu yare ase sa yade yemiemi a wonsam wonsa no onem ne onano na wontimu a asisi a moja ntimi ni afuri sane yenu ntimu abiebie mempendodo a moja pedua no manipedua no etiapo ti yare bi atene ni pedua no so ache wakọ hospitals ahodo clinic ahodo na wunya yaresa no ma wona yentientia we aso ye sanse nipa bi ma wo ba ye bo mo abomu wo ma ye kokura wonsa ni wo ma de kura role atawoti hwiche mu nyina ne sa no ma nyina wo yi na kwa amode no etimaba ne ya botre clinic aba ye tu yaresa ne de ye ntena ma yade nkan ye nhye dem ye ntena ma yade emfa enumu fa wo hawo wo dadwe ne bra ne ye nhwo se wo to asinti ne twetwon sciatica yare na etete wa wo de bla be hwo ma sa ha nyina afi ho sisi no na ehunu amane sisi yade abete ni pedua no so ya na osisi mtutu osisi mu hyehyew atwun wiwum edwa se de mu kwa fa osisi achi a ma me papa wo tie mi sisi yade nti ema omu kuwa ama wo chia wo de bla ya so ye na ye mu a ye be hwo ama wo ho atom de wo mu ni se ubowura hospital bia ye di kan de afidie diagnosis hwe oni peduam mu yare report ye ha oni enwokwa yare no fa so ba no mo afa kwan so ama oduru ama ho atom saa nhwemu ne ye na de ye mfa afidie eni dwuma aku pressure na ye be mi awonsa no na no hu yade report ye ha ye wia ya sanso atre yade no de kofa ba betre ni pedua so ne afa saa kwan no so ahwo ama ho atom oya ya cancer sikasem e wo fom tiano pay awo na wo pe be ma na sebi o mema asem no kofom woni ena ehunu ade ye woni ta ewe wisi woni kosua na e wo so o hwa ade awia na woni eprinsuo na woni ankasa ehyehyewa wusu utirase na ase de woni kosua na eye yi ato a ma me papa wo de blau ya so ye glass na wo hye de be mo ato no woni na tima ehunu ade ye awo na person di kan ye be hwo afi hye no nso wakoma no ebo kinkinkun akomana pompe nenso se ebo ni kwase yididi ma wote se wakoma no eyididi wo sa ho a ma wona yentietia na bla na ye moa ne no manyina so entimi nkoyi brebro mu yade hepatitis B na etete wo a ma wona yentientie be hwew ama obrebo na ho atechema no etima ye adwuma se ne ese na ese fata enne ya botre clinic abai de ye ntena se ma yade nkuye tom ma wona yentientia na ne mehwimom na yare biada eteto no yemfa aku pressure kwan so ensaw yade Kumase ye wo Fanchebra Opoku Transport Estate hwa na ye wo ye ne na mamponten ni fie no na ehwe animu okonkran so la page kwahyeman kwantempon no so tabola number 6 ene ye wo tema afie nyamata iko ECG kwantempon so na se wurudu ho no ma abo techniques ye ni ye nkrabata miensa ni nyina no ye adwuma fi juada ekopememenda no pa no nsia kopema nwure nunu pepa chopi ene enkasa wa hman 0247 90 44 73 0247 90 44 73 anase 0244 770 486 0244 770 486 mi patcho me so na me cause nei abotechnic ye body massage so ho ti se honam do na op bia a ba bi mi ama honam asisi wo so wo ha bia ni akira yo akira kwan na ni ehwemo ne mu ama yade a etete wo no emfi wakwam na wo so onya anije boss ye de be si anyam kopon ya adoma da
Yamin shao papa zamekai zemini ade 10 sahene de tawo no awie abta clinic ya kotie on sempa no Yeah, sorry, afisem.